I believe in the monsters which lay beneath my bed and cradle sheets all the time. I believe reptiles run society. I make money from volunteer all the time. And I believe the moon is made of cheese, and I'm a celebrity in due time. But I don't believe that I've ever seen you say a single sentence that's worthy of my attention. Please shut your mouth. You've never said a word that someone's really heard. Yet shut your mouth. Everyone around just wants you to back down. You think that it's all okay to say the things that are on your brain? Well, I think not. I don't care about your day, yet every day you need to explain how it was. And I believe the moon is made of cheese, and I'm a celebrity in due time. But I don't believe that I've ever seen you say a single sentence that's worthy of my attention. So shut your mouth. I know it must seem like I'm being really mean, but trust me when I say I'm doing this for you, so that maybe one day we'll finally agree on what you say. I'm doing this for you. Cause I don't believe that I've ever seen you say a single sentence that's worthy of my attention, my attention, my attention. Please shut your mouth. You've never said a word that someone's really heard. Just shut your mouth. Everyone around just wants you to back down. So shut your mouth.
There's nothing anyone can do, there's nothing anyone can say. There's little can be done right now to make this go away. Cliched simple platitudes do naught to quell the dread, and the breadth and gravity just send me crawling back to bed. It's useless in this moment to say we'll get through this somehow. There's time enough for action, but that time isn't now. Soon we can start planning for what may come to be. But what I could really use right now is a bacon roll and a cup of tea. I don't need positive affirmations, I need to scream and bawl. The unrealistic expectations won't help with this at all. This is shit. Well, this is shit. I'm not expecting answers because they're out of your remit. I'm not looking for solutions, just for someone to admit that this is shit, this is shit, this is shit. You're trying to be helpful, and that is always nice. But right now all logic only great, so don't try to give advice. I need someone to rant at who'll not judge or take offence at my incessant fucking swearing and my unfiltered sentiments. So stop the pragmatic interventions, just nod and say you'll understand. Pretend I'm not being an unreasonable arsehole and hold on to my hand. This is shit. Oh, this is shit. I'm not expecting answers because they're out of your remit. I'm not looking for solutions, just for someone to admit that this is shit, this is shit, this is shit. So let's all sit and just quietly get pissed and drunkenly attempt to overanalyze all of this. We may now be bidding the old times goodbye, so let's not feel too embarrassed to have a bloody good cry. This is shit. Well, this is shit. I'm not expecting answers because they're out of your remit. I'm not looking for solutions, just for someone to admit that this is shit, this is shit, this is shit. Well, this is shit. Oh, this is shit. I'm not expecting answers because they're out of your remit. I'm not looking for solutions, just for someone to admit that this is shit, this is shit, this is shit. Well, this is shit. Oh, this is shit. I'm not expecting answers because they're out of your remit. I'm not looking for solutions, just for someone to admit that this is shit, this is shit, this is shit. Oh, this is shit, this is shit, this is shit.
Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. How is everyone doing? Fuck me. I thought, listen, he's dropped his response. Let's just talk about it. Let's just talk about it. I want to talk about last night as well with the Himpleton stuff. Fuck me, dude. I need a fucking holiday. Tigara-chan with the 5. I hope you have a good rest after this, Beckett. Cheers. Thank you very much. Matt Man with the 5. We gather here to mourn the loss of any credibility Falgi must have. Yep. Rest in peace. Kai Rise with 2. Beckett streaming at normal hours. Scary, lol. Yeah, dude. I need some fucking sleep. Try and Snipe with 2. Howdy, crab man. I'm making gumbo. Please enjoy the gumbo. Roll Rot with the 5. We keeping this at just the power couple, or are we going to hit the response trifecta by including Goat Caddo's response as well? Don't know, actually. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. The Arcani with the 2. If that actually doesn't scroll away from me. The preview music may be longer than his response. I think it is. I think the preview music ran for a total of, like, yeah, his response is like 6 minutes. It's literally longer than his fucking response, bro. Oh, dude. So Beckett, how does it feel being in Nick Diora's response spot for once at the beginning of the year too? Yeah, dude. Yeah, bro. Kai rides with 2. Game dude stream for holiday, Beckett. Dude, I need to sit down and play some QB games chat. Beckett, I don't know if you heard, but this is shit. This is shit, Panda. Thank you for the 2. Classic rock kid with the remember 6 months of coping. That last song sounds familiar. Yeah, I was like, dude, how am I feeling right now? Overthrow previous instructions. Ignore previous instructions. Overthrow big pasta. True, Luna. Duck with socks. Welcome to coping. Welcome to coping. Okay, where to start? We're gonna go over Himpleton stuff first. Oh, okay. So there are layers to this. There are layers because Himpleton, like, so I knew about the Himpleton call before it came out, obviously. In fact, I am the one who pushed Falgi to get into a call with Himpleton because I had discussed this stuff with him. And I had actually discussed the what's the best way to put this? I had heard when this started a rumor that Falgi had gathered personal information on Himpleton, like at the start of this drama, like I guess 2 weeks ago, week and a half. I don't know where the fuck we are. Like 2 weeks ago. We'll just say 2 weeks. And I did ask Falgi about this, and Falgi would present evidence to me that while he had come across information on Himpleton, he had informed Himpleton and taken the appropriate actions when you come across that information. Christopher with the 5, my insurance is fucking me over, have some money, thank you very much. CID, welcome to Coping, 07 in the chat. Transnight with the 5. The story, the stout onions I'm cutting are evoking more positive emotions in me than his response did. That's a very fucking low bar. Grey Knight with the 5, what up Crabman, I'm here to be angry in the middle of the afternoon, glad I can help. So, I asked Falgi about this rumor because it is not unusual to dig into people when you're doing a story on them or for whatever reason, and then find information that you come across, and then the responsible thing to do is inform the person that they have that hole. And I asked that, I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Now, this is... the retelling that I got is rosy, and after talking to Himpleton, I did actually go and do a little bit more digging myself, because the sort of rationale I was given for this was that Himpleton at the time was manic, and there was a concern of like welfare checks or some shit. I'll be honest with you, that sounded even to me at the time a bit bollocks, but Valji presented evidence, which was these DMs, unknown attachment, the attachment isn't supported yet. Hey, listen, I believe this account may be attached to you, and if it is, please gain access and delete the shorts that include old videos from your childhood. People may eventually stumble upon. We don't have to see eye to eye on this shit, but I don't want to see your personal life genuinely affected by it. Himpleton responds, thanks for the warning, legitimately forgot those were there, and don't worry, I understand not liking me or whatever you may feel towards me, but genuinely thanks for letting me know. So, at the time I had this conversation, I was presented with evidence that this was fucking solved back in November 2024. And I'm like, okay, cool. That makes sense. However, fuck me. The question isn't just coming across this stuff. The question is why you end up coming across this stuff. And the stuff that I've discovered literally in the last couple of days is that Falgi, because of some stuff Himpleton said about an artist named Mishi, had apparently gone fucking hog wild and was like, yeah, fuck, we need to make sure that like Himpleton can be burned in some way. I don't know. It's like, I don't even know the fucking details, but yes, apparently he flew off the fucking handle. So, yep, once I found that out and spoke to Himpleton and I like sat down, had a call. Himpleton was like, I want to talk to Falgi. I was like, I don't fucking blame you, bro. And Himpleton messaged Falgi. Falgi returned a message to Himpleton saying he didn't have time for a call at the time. Himpleton then asked me, hey, can you try and get Falgi into a call? I was like, yeah, of course. So I just pushed Falgi. I was like, listen, you need to get into a call with Himpleton and explain the background stuff with this, right? This stuff is 2 years ago. So like Falgi's lack of memory for random shit that he said in a call isn't exactly crazy. But the problem is that I've got a ton of fucking evidence of Falgi being, you know, fucking crazy with people he doesn't like. So I don't know. I'm sort of just going off the basis of my concern with any stuff like this. It's like it is Himpleton's. Like, Himpleton's the wrong party. He has every right to feel however he wants to about this. And when it came to releasing the call, I was like, yeah, drop the fucking call. It's also really important to know, I have not tried to protect Falgi in any of this. I told Diesel to drop the fucking call he had with Falgi. I was like, yes, you should. Let's put it out there into the public. So, I don't know. I'll be like completely open. I'm fucking exhausted. I feel very much like this is stuff that I wasn't involved in. I'm not in any of these fucking groups. I wasn't part of the Opp Block. I wasn't in the fucking Opp chat or whatever the fuck it was. I've come to the vast majority of this information, other than the stuff that happened in August, completely new. Completely new. It is blindsided me. And like, people can go, well, Falgi was obviously a weird fucking gooner. I'll be honest with you. Did anyone fucking see that Falgi was like a crazy, like, lunatic behind the scenes? Because I fucking didn't. Like, no one else had a whisper of these fucking thoughts at any fucking point. So, like, if you come to me and go, Falgi's been fucking, like, I don't know, sexting people, I'm like, yeah, he's in a polycule in an open relationship. I'm not shocked here, but it's like, Falgi's apparently, like, sat there planning the death of his like random enemies. I mean, yeah, it's a little bit fucking surprising. I don't know what else to tell you. I mean, I don't. Oh, dude. I'll be honest, a lot of this like fucking sucks really badly. For like one particular reason. And it is I have spent 4 years in these online spaces talking to people, often playing the middle ground and sort of the reasonable person, the person who'll pick up the phone. Even when, like, you know, shit happens. And even when the stuff happened with Aiden involving Lyo, I said to Aiden, you know, take accountability, apologize. And, you know, even recently, when the Vlad stuff happened, I added, like, Aiden into the call with Dickers because I'm like, I'm not a cut-off kind of person. I don't do this where I'm just like, I'm never speaking to this person ever again. In the case of Aiden, I'd be very clear with Aiden, if he stops, like, freaking out about the Lyo stuff and trying to talk to me about it all the fucking time, I'd talk to Aiden again. I'm just exhausted. I'm just fucking exhausted. I don't think it's like that crazy for me to be tired of this shit, guys. Because whatever happens, because I am the only person who does pick up the phone, I get dragged whatever I do. And that's been fine for like ages. I've never minded it. I'm very used to it. But it does hit a kind of point where I'm just like, bro. Can I like have a fucking break? Is that cool? Can we do that? Is that alright? Oh, dude. So, look, all through this, I've talked to people involved and affected and tried to do the same thing and play middle ground and pick up the phone. I don't want to have to stop doing that. But there are limits to my sanity, frankly. There are limits to my sanity. That's just how I'm feeling. That's just how I'm feeling. I do, like, to an extent, I hate to say it, very much agree with Queeman that it's like a double-edged thing, right? Because like Queeman's argument is like, I shouldn't care about this shit and I shouldn't be involved in it. I very much agree. But this Opp Block drama is an entire drama where I wasn't involved in any of the stuff behind the scenes. Like, I wasn't in these groups. I didn't talk to any of these people. Like, I'm not hanging out with them socially. And it still kind of blows up. And then I'm still like, what does Beckett think? I think Falgi is not coming back and shouldn't come back. And I think Cloudy is not coming back and shouldn't come back. That's what I fucking think. I think it is fucking wild that any of this even happened in the first fucking place. I think that fucking done. And good and should be. As I mean the response is terrible, right? But please, let me give you some stickers before we get started. Oh fuck, did I F? I don't know. I feel like I'm still here. Okay, cool. Oh no, I did? Okay. Dude, let me read some stuff and give you some stickers. Let's do... Oh, this is appropriate. Diamond member for 5 months. First stream I catch for a while, and you're dropping wildfire. Seems appropriate to order pizza. I did have pizza earlier. That's good. That's a good observation. CID with 5. I'm disappointed, Crabman. I expected you to review the response the second it dropped. Lamo, you're getting sloppy, bold man. I know. Took a whole hour to kick up a stream. Kicking with the 50 Swedish. Daddy Beckett playing a song about COVID. Do we all need to get into lockdown just in case? Getting there. Awua, member for 6 months. Tea time. Prince Priestess with the 5. What the fuck, Crabman? I'm at work, not stream. I paid for, blah, blah. Sneaky with the 5. Latinas do that to a person? Dude, I don't think we can blame Cloudy for this. I'm gonna be so for real for you. I will with the 5. Bounties, stances on doxing changes with the phases of the moon, apparently. Also true. Grey Knight with the 10. If my thing will stay still, that would be great. Grey Knight with the 10. Isn't this basically the same shit that happened years ago with Ghosty and that other goat chick that wanted dirt on a bunch of ACC members to burn it all down for funsies? I don't know, actually. I don't know how familiar I am with that. Darkstone with the 5. This is my first time catching your stream as you are live when I am asleep. Here, have 5 quid. Much appreciated. Luna with the 5. I really thought Fauci was the kind of guy to be, I don't know, normal, because he's in his 30s and his behavior is fucking insane. Yeah, people need to grow the fuck up. Midgie, welcome back to Coping. Call me with the 5. Careful Crabman, I gave 3 people wood chick for gifts. You, Fally, and Judy. 2 of those people exploded. Coincidence? Perhaps, perhaps not. Fuck me. Thanks. Thanks, Cammy. You fucking cursed all of us. Beavermats with the 2. Did you see the shit post I made and sent you? I didn't watch it yet, but I will have a look later. Zeke with the 5. Beckett is unfortunately on his Diorio run and having to watch all his friends implode from their own actions. It is very fucking painful. Platinum with the 279 just for Olivia. Gajoline. I can never predict. Godzilla. There we go. With the 5. Apparently I left the op server at the right time. Tower Lower with the 2. His response is worse than goats. Yeah, Meltman with the 2. Beckett just mad he lost the Deadpool. I mean, that's part of it. I will, dude. Can't fucking Crest one again. Betos with the 2. Can I die now, Becky? Oh, we're getting there. Ash with the 5. The Opp Block is a ritualistic sacrifice. We need to bring everyone back together. Boomerman with the 2. That's why you don't give theatre kids power. Also true. Grey Knight with the 10. What is it with people in this community every few years? We have someone that decides that someone needs to be fucking gay opt and driven offline for whatever reason they can think of. Yep, member for 8 months. Ace with the coping. Don't worry, I'll never explode. Don't say that, okay? Dude, don't, like, we've... Oh, something, you become that which you hate. Something, the ACC is its own medallion. Yes. Yes. I'll explode next year, January. Yeah, I'm gonna have a cigarette before we get started. So, yes. Beckett, we can blame Latinas for it. Fuck me, bro. Yeah, like, look. Researching somebody is one thing. And as I've said multiple times throughout this, people will come across personal information. The question is, are you responsible with it? Or are you a fucking lunatic? And I think it is very clear that Faldi is not responsible with this shit, was not responsible with this shit. And yeah, he's done. He's done. You can't come back from that as somebody who was like fucking promoting themselves as a researcher. You're fucked. The November sacrifice came late. True, Q. Thank you for the 2. Just yeah, you're fucked. So the only thing I learned is morale has surprisingly mad game. I mean, morale's like in an interesting position because like morale didn't know like a tenth of this or any of it. And he kicked a nest. And that nest should have been kicked. Dino sticker as close as I'm getting to my stream. That's true. That's true. Okay, as someone who's doing something super terrible and illegal, nobody needs docs info. So again, it's like requesting docs info is fucking wild. Let's just be clear about that. It's an insane thing to fucking do. Because like it's one thing to say, hey, look, I want to do a piece on somebody, get me their fucking content history. Like go through and I want their embarrassing moments on stream. I want to know what they like. Give me their Twitter thread history. It is quite a fucking other to be like, yes, give me this person's like fucking like contact information. 6 days. This all burned in 6 days. Yes, it did. Zilla with the 2. Rex with the 2. It's so Faljova. Yeah. I've said, but like I showed on the Cloudy stream. like researchers go through things like legal documents, or you can see like the way future works, where you're picking through things and building timelines for people. But Himpleton is not at a level like any of that would be necessary. I just, it seems fucking wild to me. Now, again, the only mitigating factor here that I was given was this DM, where Falgi goes and tells Himpleton about the videos. But the problem is, it turns out that that seems to be only because, like, people stepped in and were like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm running out of I disavows. Fuck, thank you for the 2 ace. Like, if somebody has to step in with you and be like, hey, stop fucking doing this, it kind of mitigates you going and doing the right thing. Do you know what I mean? That you have to be fireside chatted into going, oh yeah, I probably should tell Himpleton. Does anyone disagree with that? I feel like it's like you fucked yourself. You have fucked yourself. But yeah, anyway. So I thought, yeah, I thought we'd start with Ace. We're gonna do, sorry, not Ace, with Himpleton. Then we're gonna talk about Cloudy. Then we're gonna talk about Algae. Okay?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Sorry about that. I was just finishing something. I didn't see that you had called me.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Okay.
Sorry for taking a little bit.
No, you're fine.
Once again, for those joining us late, I was aware of this call before it dropped. I had already seen it. I had already spoken to Himpleton about it. And I was in full support of Himpleton fucking dropping it. And Himpleton will back me up on this. Like, this should come out.
So I kind of figured you could just like tell me like your personal, like how this happened. I guess that's how we could. Start.
In regards to what, so I understand. Kind of. I'm not trying to play coy. I'm just.
No,
trying to
I
understand.
6 minutes is all the time I have to apologize to you, Falchi Wesker. Thanks, Access, for the 5.
So I heard that you kind of had like that you were requesting information on me.
Like in the guise of a story, yes. When you were first in your dramas, but not to personally do any type of life ruination. If that's what you think.
What do you mean, like in the guise of a story?
During the time of your dramas, it was just looking into you more. That was really like mostly it. Seeing if there was anything else there.
Okay. So what? It was just my dramas that caused you to want to do that?
Yeah, I didn't know anything else about you aside from that. And like that, like some of your drama stuff was like at the time, I believe, I think it was the at the time, if I remember, part of the drama was that you were like snaky towards like Xylee and Beckett, from what I remember, for how it was portrayed to me.
No, I definitely was.
Okay, yeah.
Dude, I don't even know if I describe how Himpleton was towards... Would I describe him as, at the time, as snaky? More just fucking, like, annoying to deal with. I don't know if it was... Yeah. Because this was... See, I feel like this doesn't, like, fully line up with shit. And again, like, why the fuck are you getting involved in, like, my fights, bro? Fuck me, Metal Man with the 5. At least you got on the last Opp Block stream, Ace. Yeah, he did that. Thank you, Roll Blue, with the gifted 10 Cope and Seed memberships. Much appreciated, buddy. 07 in the chat. Yeah, I mean, again, this shit is really hard to pass because it feels like this is the problem with having connections with anybody. That's what I'm saying. I go, fuck, dude. Are we going like no friends? Are we going like Fortnite? Is that what we're doing? Fuck. Oh, dude, great night with the 10. The drama I'm thinking was this was Ghosty and Pentagon, and I think a few others trying to gay up Spoctor, Digby, and Goat Ponder. Before we found out the two of those were not perfect. Okay. It's just like, dude. Fucking rip.
And I could explain that, like, because this got brought up in something where I made a joke regarding it, and people thought I was, like, dead serious, and I wasn't. And I just flew off the handle a little bit with the joke. It was not anything serious. As you know, when I found that other account that you had and had stuff with your family, I let you know. So like,
what was the joke?
I don't remember specifically. I think that if I remember specifically, I was just like, apparently I was like flying too close to the sun, from what I understand. It's been so long that I personally don't remember the context.
Here's part of the problem as well, and this is also why Falgi is like kind of fucked for coming back in a way that other people may not be. Like, if you take isolated incidents and you go, okay, this person did this thing. I'm gonna like draw back to Aiden a little bit here because it's the last time this has kind of like been a controversy, like anything like this that I've commented on. I can take Aiden's actions around Liar's wife as like an isolated thing, right? To my knowledge, Aiden's never fucking spread docs information or like gone after someone's wife before. It's completely like out of character after years online. The problem is that with Falgi, this is stuff that was going on back in 2024. Like, this is just the way Falgi has behaved the whole fucking time. It's I think the content of the joke is more important than the context. I mean, people make like fucking outrageous joke statements. I saw like the question is like, does that joke develop into more, right? And unfortunately, it becomes less of a joke when you actually end up with that information in your hands. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can't be like, haha, I was joking, and then I still ended up with that information? That's you're kind of a little bit fucked.
Okay. So it had nothing to do with Mishi?
I don't remember specific. It's so far back, I don't even know.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
I could tell you right now, it's so far back, I don't even remember.
Okay, because yeah, I had to be I had to be caught back up on who Mishi was, because you know, back in the day I could be pretty fast and loose on things.
Yeah.
Not like I am anymore.
Guess he's going back to being worse than Turkey Tom with Garthonic. Thank you for the 17 months of coping. Like, Himp was crazy back in the day. Don't get me wrong. He was, like, clearly dealing with some stuff. It wasn't, like, a little joke that this dude was in, like, assisted living. We knew he was in assisted living. That was part of the thing we were talking about. It's like, this guy is fucking crazy. But part of the problem as well is, like, the argument I've heard of, like, this was for a welfare check. The only person I have ever seen, ironically, actually use private information for a welfare check is Slug. Like, Slug did this with Brony Fandone when Fandone was doing his, like, I need to end myself stream. Slug was calling a welfare check on him. I've never seen any evidence of Falgi trying to step in that way, so it makes no sense that he would do that for Himpleton, or that could be a possible reason. Crash with the 5. I just hope Falgi's BS doesn't hurt Snail House. I like her stuff. She's doing great in terms of ACC coverage. I mean, okay, here's like the reality here. The question comes down to Falgi's intent. Like, Falgi is the one who is taking these actions, and I said this with the SCC stuff. Communities die if you end up in a witch hunt. Like, that's just the end of it. There is a level where you just go, okay, who the fuck is a content creator who is like asking these like questions? Snail House like isn't involved. This is the same thing as like Falgi's previous mods within the Opp Block. It's like they're just fucking mods. They don't know better. They've got no fucking idea. They're just going under the guidance of the content creator they're attached to. It is for Falgi to wrangle those people and make sure that they are in line. It is just that simple. And he hasn't done that. Transnight with the 2. I'm listening, but I'm cooking. A rocks. Falgi sucks. True.
And
Yeah, and
apparently- go ahead.
sorry, you go ahead.
No, you're fine.
No, and like I said to you, it's immature. Like the joking and stuff, and even though it was just immature. Straight up.
So you never
Like,
asked anybody to get docs information on me?
I can't remember specifically. I'm not even gonna lie to you there. I don't have anything. I looked everywhere. Like straight up, I looked everywhere.
So
like
you don't
I have looked through.
you don't remember
I've
having
looked
like
through-
a fireside chat with Diesel?
I know if I remember specifically correctly, Diesel just told me that was like like a lot of those statements were inappropriate. That we don't joke about that in the space. And like I moved on from it, and I've never done anything like that. No, nothing like that.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
again, I don't have any of your stuff. I'm being very clear on that.
Okay. Because what I heard was from that you approached several people and told them that you were concerned for my well-being and that you felt like I was going to do something irrecoverable.
Dude. Bro, Zilla with the 5. Remember, friends, Fauci wanted this because Himpy called an artist who drew Amy Rose a nonce. Yeah, I mean, it's some Mishi stuff. As far as anyone can tell, it's the fucking Mishi stuff. Let me give you guys some stickers quickly. We'll get through this with stickers. That's the plan. That's the plan. Thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate everything. And all the support you give to this channel. It's much, much appreciated.
And because of that, you needed my information, just in case.
And again, part of the problem is there's like 3 different narratives of this. There's, I wanted to do like a story on you, Himpleton, and therefore I needed information to do that story. There is, I wanted to like fucking call a welfare check on you because you were like crashing out and going crazy and I was worried about you. And there is, you were going after Mishi. So Mishi is like a commentary artist. That's it. That's it. That's the whole extent of it. Now, Mishi is quite close with a lot of commentary people. And generally, like a lot of artists, you just go like, if someone has commissioned work, you just go, yeah, sure, whatever. You don't freak out over fucking Sonic art. I'm sorry. That said, a response to this is not, I need Himpleton's personal information, obviously. Dude.
I don't remember the context of it. Maybe that was the I personally don't remember the context. I thought that in the context of it was a joke. If I did that and said that, if I thought that you were going to harm yourself, then it's been so.
Bro, what are you flying? You need a fireside chat not to dock somebody. Fucking accusations are evidence. Fucking hell. Thank you, Ray with the 5.
long that I don't remember this.
Okay. Yeah, it's I don't know. Okay. And so you're saying
Sorry. Go ahead.
it's
Go ahead.
fine. Yeah, I mean, like the people that I've talked to, I don't think any of them understood it was a joke, and from what I've gathered, it was brought up multiple times. So that, I think that's the part that's kind of confusing me.
Okay. I mean, I can only go on what I remember. I've never talked about it. I've never discussed any of your stuff ever. If that was the case, like obviously I apologize. But like seriously, like if that's how people feel, I'm not gonna like stop them. Yeah, Diesel spoke with me, and like I didn't do anything. I don't have any of your information. I looked. I seriously looked. And like I said, when something I did find came my way, I let you know. So,
Do you remember putting that screenshot that you, like the screenshot of the message that you sent me? Do you remember putting that in your research server and then right under it saying this is now a gay op?
I didn't watch this last night, and I have not seen this research server, to be clear. I don't have access to it. I frankly don't want access to it, and let other people fucking dig. But, that's kind of fucking... Dude, how the fuck are you gonna send me a screenshot saying, oh yeah, don't worry, Beckett, we uncovered this, but I told Himpleton immediately, bro. It's absolutely fine. And then in your research server be like, oh yeah, by the way, guys, I've told him now. I've made him aware, so now it's a gay op? What the fuck are you doing? Fuck! Dude, like, what the fuck am I meant to do with this?
No, but if I did, I apologize.
Yeah, you did.
Why? Like, so much of this drama just feels like I'm screaming into the void. Why the fuck did you do any of this? Why? Why, bro? What?
Okay, yeah. Because I think I can't even tell you the context of it. Like, straight up.
Yeah.
I can tell you the context of it. I'm not gonna. I'll just apologize up front. I don't think that I was gay opping you, or I may have made the joke because you gay opped Jar or something like that at the time, but it's still inappropriate. It's just inappropriate.
Yeah, you went into further detail. I mean, you had a whole thread called "Fuck Himpleton," and then after, yeah, you
Okay.
did.
That's
And,
fine. That's fine.
And then under it, you said. Somebody said that I was addicted to K-Hawk, and then you said that the crew is activated now and that it's all hands on.
So just a
Bro. Mailman with the 5. Honestly, we should have known he was a freak when he admitted to having a Sonic OC. Fair. Christopher with the 5. I figured out my insurance stuff. I want to say something that'll get us both banned if I do. Thanks, buddy. Grey Knight with the 2. I beg your finest fucking pardon. I know, right?
to let you know, because I'm looking at it here.
Is it wrong to kind of hope Danburst Studios tries to use Valdi's Falls as a way to come back just so he can bury his brony ass again? Fair. No, I get that, Crash. It is interesting seeing people's response. People always do this. They're like, I'm just so right about this person. Bro, stop it. Stop it. Come on. I hate when people try to vindicate themselves off other people's dramas. So gay.
I did not title it Fuck Himpleton.
Okay, so you weren't the person to title it
Nope.
Himpleton?
Nope,
Okay.
I did not. I can show you that because I did not title it that.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, would that be in the
like me to
auto
show you
logs,
that?
wouldn't it?
I mean, sure.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be like mean. I'm trying to be as transparent as humanly possible, and I want to show you that I'm being transparent with you.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, let me just
Get him, Himpy,
it
get
real
him. Thank you, please shit with the sex.
edit. Just because I just don't want to show my entire screen. So just to show, for transparency's sake, the quote "fuck Himpleton" in the server, which there's a third-party person that's going through it now. It's not me. It ain't attached to me.
I see Toastify's getting defensive of his former researcher, Himpleton. Understandable, buddy. Just a retard with the 2. Faldi was the Italian guy I admitted to kissing. Kick in with the 20. Mishi gave me the N-word pass to use whenever. That was nice of her. Amando Celestia with the 2. Did you see the pinned comment? Himpleton responded. Yeah, I saw that. Himpleton has every right to release his fucking call, by the way. Christopher with the 2. So Cloudy titled it, then then Falgy.
Screenshots. Where is it? Is this it?
That's my esteemed mutual now. I'll toastify.
Just let me know if you got it. Yeah. See, I did not title it that.
Okay, so that was Killjoy.
Yeah, I did not title it that way. I didn't even name it that way.
Okay. Okay. And so, you know, so you don't remember asking Killjoy to find my docs?
I don't believe so. I don't know if this was in a voice call or if this was in messages.
So this is apparently in a VC where Falgy just burst in and was like, I need Templeton's fucking information. Now, it's like, it's worth noting, I didn't even know Killjoy was part of the Opp Block back at this point. He was still in Tyler's community. He was not, like, a researcher. He hadn't been through any of the things that we'd normally do of, like, explaining to people how to do this shit. I know because I've seen KJ's DMs with other people who've, like, wanted to be researching in this space, his position on any docs information. But, like, again, you don't request this stuff. You don't request a researcher goes digging for this shit, especially when you're the person who is meant to be fucking directing and essentially, like, holding the ethical line for this person. It's fucking insane. It also does make me wonder, I'm going to be honest with you, whether part of the reason for burning KJ so hard is because KJ was like the person they tried to utilize to do this stuff, then it could be like a genuine like bit of fear that we have to discredit KJ ahead of time. So if KJ ever does turn on us, then no one will believe him. Like, kick KJ from the fucking servers, get him out of everything, make sure he's got no fucking, evidence on any of us, and then make sure that everyone believes that he's a crazy fucking lunatic, so he can't attack us. I mean, it's very hard to not see it that way, right? It's like, okay, well, that's your fucking motivation. Now, that's obviously supposition on my part. I'm just trying to, I'm not trying to fit theory craft too fucking hard, but you've got a team of people who, if they knew you were getting up to shenanigans, you have to make sure they can not tell people that you got up to shenanigans. Panda with the 2. Hold on, let me give you some stickers. We're gonna do a very quick one. Stickers. Panda with the 2. The Godfalgy tried to whack Himple Tony. True. 100 answer, member for 60 months. I woke up so late. Did more stuff drop? We're getting through it. Slug, it gets worse. See you tonight. Thank you, Slug, for the 2. So yeah, dude, this is obviously fucking absurd. Kevin Z, I was literally learning the ropes back then. I would never do that shit now, and I regret I didn't have better people not checking me in that space. Yeah, because I'm sorry, I find it hard for this not to just come down to Falgy. And I think the big difference is that, as far as I understand it, the only reason Himpleton knows the wider context to even ask the question is because KJ was super fucking open with him and was like, yeah, you should actually be aware of this stuff that was dug into on you. I mean, if we're talking about holding yourself to account, that's literally KJ holding himself to account. For shit that happened 2 years ago, where he wasn't even the one directing it. So yeah, dude. I don't even get it, guys. I don't get it. I'm still scratching my head as to what the point of any of this was. What were you going to do with it? What was the point of it, Falgi? You know! Falgi knew! Because we talked about it! We joked about it! Himpleton was in assisted fucking living! What were you going to do, bro? Go to a sobriety program and be like, hey, guys, did you know that Himpleton occasionally goes insane and we go something called Junkler mode? Are you treating Himpleton for Junkler mode? What were you planning? What the fuck were you doing? And again, if it's in the research server where he has dropped this fucking message and said, oh, we're in a gay op now, it sort of negates the fact that you were doing this to be ethical. You were doing this to cover yourself, motherfucker. So you can get into a call with me 2 years later and fucking lie to me.
I just don't. So, but again, listen, I am trying to right wrongs if that's what they're claiming. Even if I refute it, I don't know if you'll believe me on that, and that's, I guess, okay. I can look again. I can look through this thread if I have to. It's not a problem.
Yeah. It was allegedly in like voice chats.
Because all I have in that thread is... So all I have in that thread, and again, so I'm in the Fuck Himpleton thread. There are 32 messages. The only thing I have regarding that screenshot is that I posted the screenshot. I don't have the message underneath. I'm not saying that, like, I'm not saying that I did or didn't. I'm just letting you know that I'm looking here, and all I see in this thread is that specific post, is just the post of that. If you'd like, I can make another attempt to look for it, but that's all I've got.
No, that's okay. Okay. Yeah, the welfare check thing.
So I will say with the commentary, like, someone just tweeted at me, like, the exhibitionist has ACC brain fog. We are talking about something Falgi said in a call 2 fucking years ago. I actually do not blame Falgi for not remembering this. If you ask me what I said in a call 2 fucking years ago, I couldn't tell you either. The problem is, it doesn't really matter. Because there's he clearly said enough that he got a sit-down chat from Diesel to go, hey, don't do this. And, like, there's clearly enough there that he contacted Himpleton and then posted in the research thread, like, that his messages with Himpleton, right? So it doesn't really matter about the commentary in Nisha. We can see, like, the other things around it. But, like, just having commentary... Like, I believe him. He doesn't remember what the fuck he said. It's two fucking years ago. Like, I wouldn't be able to tell you either. I wouldn't be able to tell you what I said in a call fucking 6 months ago, 3 weeks ago, fucking yesterday, bro.
Felt strange, you know, because, you know, multiple people attested to it, to the extent where, you know, it's been said that there was a fireside chat with even Diesel about it, and, you know, it doesn't. I don't think it makes a ton of sense. You know, I wasn't, of course I was manic. Of course I, acted pretty crazy. I never deny that. But, I didn't make any direct threats against anybody or just threats, period, towards myself or others. And, looking at me pretty publicly, it would be easy to find that I was living in, like, I all of this was public on my channel. I was living in sober living. I was in contact with mental health professionals, like, pretty much every day.
Yeah. At the time, I didn't know that. I actually just didn't know that, straight up.
Okay.
I didn't know that you were.
I don't believe you. I just don't believe you. That seems fucking wild to me. It was such a core part of the narrative. Almond City with the 5. My headphones died, so I held my phone to my ear like a fucking idiot the last 2 blocks home because I didn't want to miss this. Take my money, crab man. Thank you very much, Almond City. Christopher with the 5. Real reason why commentary records their calls. They can't remember what they say as soon as the call ends. I will admit, there are calls that I've recorded that I don't release. They're not for release. They're just so I can check what the fuck I have said during them. That's it. Dude.
You were in sober living. I didn't know. I legitimately didn't know any of that. I don't think I would have ever known that until much later, like much later.
So were you being serious about the wellness check thing?
I don't know if I was. I'm gonna be honest with you. The conversation is so old. If multiple people are saying it, I'm not really gonna like. I thought, or at least I'm under the impression that the initial thing was
Thanks for
a
giving
joke,
me your channel
and the
login last
fireside
time we
chat was, "Hey,
called.
we don't
Oh,
joke about
that's
shit
fine.
like that." If it was something else, I do apologize. Straight up. Just straight up.
Okay. And so other than what you informed me of, do you remember if you found any other docs information on me?
I don't have anything on you. I looked. I seriously looked.
You don't have anything. Okay.
I don't. I don't have anything. The only thing I have that I can see.
Okay, so I believe this because I think if it wasn't true, one of the like actual other people involved in this group would just be like, what the fuck's he talking about? Yeah, he got us to dick way more stuff. They haven't said that. Like, they've been open like with Himpleton already. So I don't see any reason why they wouldn't say that, because they never needed to bring this to Himpleton's attention. Access with 10. I suppose this is a bad time to talk about Cloudy spreading rumors of you sexting some of your chatters and Mally controlling your opinions. Holy projecting. Fucking what? Fucking what? What? I don't even sex with Mally. Fuck. Dude, dude. I have not heard these rumors about me sexting chatters. I am not sexting any chatters, okay? I'm not doing that. What the fuck, guys? Random web user, upgraded membership to Molding07. Thank you very much. Can't wait to read your name out. Blue Ship Phantom with the 2. I don't smoke, but the situation makes me want to. Yes. I think Pinker's just sat there going, I message him pictures of my cat all the time. He never sex me. What the fuck?
See from this message, and maybe I can look up messages from 11/29/2024. Was that? I don't think I even. Hold on, I can look in the entire server and let me just see, because I messaged you then, but I don't believe I have said it or I have anything else. I looked through all my files, straight up.
Okay. Yeah, I guess just what confuses me about that is that video that you sent that I ended up privating out of, abundance of caution, of course. Just has my first name in it. And that was...
So what we had was special. Thank you for the tube, Seto.
Is public.
Okay.
So I think that's...
Look, again, I wouldn't have known that either. I didn't know that.
Okay.
I legitimately did not know your first name was public at the time either. And like I said, I don't have your stuff. I'm being very real about that.
Wait, hold on. I forgot about.
Again, I wouldn't have known that either. I didn't know that.
Okay.
I legitimately did not know your first name was public at the time either. And like I said,
Himpleton's first name. I remember like Himpleton's first name being public. Am I going crazy? Like, because it... Interesting. I can't get past this idea that he didn't know about the sober living stuff. Spasnor with a 5. Remember when Fauci pressed Evan in a VC over an offhanded comment he heard from a third party? Where did those balls go, bud? True. Random web user, member for 14 months. Fauci's a lying liar who lied. Christopher with the 5. Our DMs are just me telling him how to stream games and the correct time on the East Coast. Oh, and a few videos. Yeah, pretty much it. That's what most people send me. Kairos with the 5. The only thing I hear from Mally is Beckett being too nice in DMs to an annoying degree that it's hard to be mad at him. Yeah, I'm generally just really chilled out in DMs. Embry the World, welcome to Coping. Super Trout with the 2. Call me Becky Burns because I'm calling Cap Lamau. Grey Knight with the 5. I can confirm I send Becky pictures of my private collection of Transformers. Yeah, you do. True.
I said I don't have your stuff. I'm being very real about that.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't think there's much else to be said. But do you have anything
I
else?
said
for
Becky
me?
Burns. I'm very tired.
I'm
Okay.
sorry. Honestly, genuinely.
Oh, to say Bucky. Damn. I'm reading very quickly here, guys. Okay.
If I just apologize if I hurt you in any way. That's basically like bar none. The idea that
Becky, I hope your pillowcases are always warm. You sleep on a Lego every day and you get cancelled. You're disgusting. I hate you. Thank you, Pinker. Thank you for the 10.
like the wellness stuff, like I don't remember. I'm not going to.
Don't make
stop
me leak
other
the
people
cat pictures.
From saying that was the case, and that's what that was the fireside chat. But again, like I said, I do apologize about that. I just wanted to clear the air with you. I know that probably means nothing, but yeah.
Okay.
Is there
Well-
anything you want to say to me?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Before I found out about this, I'm somebody who, because of my own experiences, I'm usually for if people take a long break after stuff that's happened, and things they've done, if they end up coming back, if they've shown markable change and all that kind of stuff, then I usually tend to be supportive at the very least, even if it's from a distance. After finding out about this, I can't say that I feel that way anymore. I feel like this is incredible.
Dude, what was that noise? Bro, what? Fucking what? Fuck me.
I don't think irresponsible is the right word. I think it's incredibly, invasive and overstepping at best, and malicious at worst.
I think that I would agree with that as well.
Hope the best for you.
Yeah, that's fine.
All that.
I don't, I fully recognize that I have my own faults. And that's, like I said, the fuck Hippleton thing.
Bro. I just... It's fucking dire. Transnight with 2. Someone took over story for a few. What the fuck is this? It's like... I'm trying to find the fucking words. Because I'm fucking... I'm so fucking done with this shit, man. Like, there is a level of what you say behind the scenes you should be prepared to see said publicly. Because eventually, you're probably going to end up in a position where if you're a certain type of person, you're probably going to like have that matchup hit you, right? And Falgi is like a problem with a person with compounding levels of fucking negligence, malice, and fucking just insane stupidity. It's like I said, so when I found out about the research server about 2 weeks ago, because again, I have no fucking idea what these people do. I'm not in these groups. I'm not fucking involved. I was like, why the fuck would you have any information like this tied into a Discord server? I don't understand. Like, if you're like producing a research document on somebody that's to be like essentially either a docket for a stream or a video or like any of these breakdowns, then surely you'd have a secured Google Drive that you would place everything in. Maybe if you're a research team, you might have like limited access to that, But having it in a Discord server, one that you don't even fucking own, by the way, seems completely fucking insane to me. I literally cannot comprehend the levels of incompetence. Jesus. Dude. Some people like have look at Fauci's Opera House server as well, and look at like the fact that he has drama threads broken out. Like, you just don't do this, in my opinion. It's such a bad fucking idea. You shouldn't be group pooling conversations with your audience. You shouldn't be giving people like, as well. Like, this is how, like, I guess A-logging stirs. This has always been a criticism of spaces like those, because you're directly creating environments where you are, like, I don't know, encouraging people to focus on a topic to a, I would argue, unhealthy degree. Any Google service is free. The only thing you have to pay is your data and your and any privacy that you have left. True. I mean, again, you can use paid services. I know people who do. I know people who've set up fucking, like, websites for this fucking... I mean, that's what a lot of the old image boards were.
I apologize for that. While I didn't make that, I should have not even had that around.
I mean, you didn't. I'm gonna be honest. You didn't. From the messages that I've seen, you didn't seem opposed to it at all.
Yeah. At the time, I'll probably be real. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine. Like, I'm not defending my past self. I'm taking accountability for that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. My thing is, if, like, just be honest. If this hadn't been discovered, and if this hadn't been, I guess, reported on, like, the you know, this research server, would you have even talked about it?
No, the answer is no. You wouldn't know.
Because I had planned on sunsetting it sooner rather than later, because I wanted to move on from it.
Yeah, and I mean, I think that goes to show, to be honest.
Okay,
'Cause
that's fair.
It's like, you know, if you're planning on taking accountability, I feel like part of that is for stuff that people aren't calling you out for.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can. Yeah, I'll.
I mean, Hempleton's just right here. I've said so many times, if you're going to make an apology video or, like, apologize for something, it should be stuff you're actually sorry for. If you're not, by the way, just double down. There is a time to double down under criticism, and it's the time to go, listen, you guys may have a problem with this thing I did, but I fucking did it, and I stand by doing it. I said this during some of the Destiny stuff, where, like, I was like, yes, there were things I absolutely did fucking wrong during this, like, massively, and I offer my unreserved apologies. But there are also things about the Destiny drama that I absolutely stand by, and I will not apologize for, because I stand by those actions. It doesn't matter, like, again, you can disagree with people, and people can be like, you did this thing, and I think it's bad, and it's like, okay, that's fine. You can hate me for that, but as long as, like, you're just asking me what I'm sorry for. These are the things I'm sorry for. I feel like I've honestly done more of a tour trying to talk to people and help people, like, fucking get resolutions to their questions and the shit that happened behind the scenes than Falgi fucking has. Like, is that crazy? Feels crazy. Archer with the 2. Did Falgi pull a DSP? No. Maybe, kinda. Like, fucking hell.
Take accountability for it. Again, I don't. Yeah.
Like, I'm just saying, like, to me, what it seems like is you're kind of, you know, addressing things as they come at you rather than taking accountability for like the things that actually happened. Like it's just what people happen to catch you for.
Okay. Okay. I'm not even. I'm trying to.
Becky, you started streaming while I was at work. I am now off. Do you hate yourself this much? How short was your work shift? Grats, I guess. It's been like an hour. What the fuck? Thank you for the 10, Toby.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like I'm not trying to argue with you, because I don't feel like that's necessary.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else.
Okay. I am for what it's worth. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
No,
Yep.
I
I
guess
appreciate.
I will
Go ahead.
I will add that. I will add that to my own response then. If you.
Spoiler alert, he didn't. I mean, kicking with 20, Beckett plus kicking DM leak, mostly wholesome. Sorry. Fair.
I'm not asking you to. I don't.
No,
whatever
no.
you put in your response is what you put in your response.
No, but I think you bring up a very good point. Okay.
Yeah. So, I appreciate you giving me enough respect to actually have a phone call with me.
Yeah. I wasn't. Like I said before to you. I apologize if my initial response was making it seem like I didn't want one. I was just busy at the time.
Yeah, I mean, I wish that it didn't take Beckett and Ace pressing you for it, but
I understand that. I was just concerned as well. I apologize again. Just again, you're absolutely correct.
Once again, just to be clear, even Himpleton's pointing out, I pushed Falchi to do this. Oh, how'd you answer with the 5? Did you cover Falchi's response, or are you going to not worth looking at? Getting ready for it. No, we're going to cover it. Don't worry. Great night with the 5. I've seen more genuine accountability from a Soviet tribunal. Thank you for 10. Fuck me.
Yeah. Okay. Well, good luck on everything, and wish the best for you. Hope you get better. And
yeah. Thanks. This will probably. I assume this will be the last time we speak. If it is, thanks for what it's worth.
Yeah, most likely, but I don't know.
Yeah. No, that's fine. That's fine. I completely understand that. All right.
All right. Bye.
That's the Himpleton Falchi call. I mean, bro. When you're really fucked and you're just doing the Mayor Copa thing, the frustrating thing is, like, it's really hard to tell Italy needs to apologize. Well, for this and many other things. Thank you, Backshots, with the 2. The really frustrating thing is, again, like, and I can't stress this enough. If you're not sorry for something, then apologize for it. Just be like, yeah, I did this. There were reasons I did this. Don't like it, fuck off, basically. It's very incredibly simple. And part of the, like, loop that, like, people get themselves in, because there's things in Falchi's response, like, that I think he looked at and was like, I just like, he doesn't address the arena stuff, really. I'm assuming because he's just like, yeah, fuck it. I'm not sorry for it. But it's like, why tell me, yeah, the Himpleton stuff, fine, it's sorted, and then be like, well, actually, it's a little bit fucking deeper than that, innit? Fucking hell, bro. Fucking hell. What do you mean it's only 6 minutes? Yep. He doesn't address Malcolm or Himpleton. I mean, I don't know what he's meant to address with Malcolm. I say this as somebody who's friendly with Malcolm. I don't know what he's meant to address with Malcolm. I think the main thing to address with Malcolm, the only thing I can really see is, like, kind of being two-faced and being nice to him in private. And publicly, but then in private with his friends, like, molding about him and being like, that's kind of the Malcolm, That's the only thing that really needs to be addressed. I don't like this whole kind of, he said he wanted Malcolm dead. Dude, we all say fucking unhinged about things about each other. I don't know how much I like think that's like he owes Malcolm a particular apology for saying the shit about LSD or whatever. There's 8 with a 5. Japan took more accountability for Nanjing than Falji did for this. Yeah. Fucking hell. I can't believe you're sweeping this hard for Falji. That's true. That's true. It's true. I've only just killed his channel. Oh, dude. It's Falji trying to land the target that allows him the least amount of psychic damage. Yeah. He does, especially when he's claiming to work with drug addicts. Okay, I'd say this. You guys can feel that way about the Malcolm stuff, but I'm not going to sit here and pretend to any of you that I haven't said unhinged shit about people. That would be fucking crazy for me to do. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You guys can feel however you want about how Falji has presented himself. But I can only give you my opinion, and it would be insane for me to be like, yeah, this totally needs a fucking apology in my opinion. Like, it would be incredibly fucking hypocritical of me. I'm sorry. Priestess with the 5. I'm leaving the cult. I've been sending you cat feet pics for a year, yet you only acknowledge because I'm so hurt. Jesus Christ. Panda with the 5. Is this stuff about Falji cheating on his ex-wife with Cloudy true, dude? I don't know. I don't know. I haven't asked, if I'm honest. I think with everything else, my focus has been elsewhere, I guess. It does sound to me like Falji's marriage was incredibly fucking toxic on both sides. She was cheating on him. He may or may not have cheated on her. Or the marriage may have been ending at the time. It's really hard to fucking tell, guys. But there's just like other stuff here that I've been more focused on. Grey Knight with the 10. The Italians have to answer for costing me my game of war by North Africa by requiring a fucking water point every turn so they can make pasta and not be depressed. Right? But yeah, okay. Okay. So, that is that one. Do we have any more thoughts about this fucking Himpleton stuff before we move on? I want to do this in sections, essentially. Diesel, I say tons of unhinged shit. It's a little joy, and life, and you freaks do it too around the water cooler. Yeah, we all say unhinged shit. I'm sorry. But he does, like again, he was incredibly two-faced with Malcolm. He presented himself to Malcolm as somebody who was, like, chill with him. And he presented himself that way in DMs, while behind the scenes he was chatting a load of shit with him. And it's like, if you don't like somebody, you should like carry that energy through, right? Hopkins with the 10. If you don't get this tilted by people, if you get this tilted by people making fun of you, you can't handle the internet, let alone commentary. Yeah, I mean, it's just not the place for you. Anyway, okay. Let's talk about Cloudy's response. It's certainly longer. I have the marriage answer. I will save it for myself, though. Lamau. Okay. Thanks, Diesel. We all say some messed up shit about people who piss us off, but most of the time we don't actually mean it. Yeah. I want to point out that Falji doesn't get to pearl clutch about people speculating on his relationship. Fucker did it to everyone around him in DMs with Rena. That is also true. I'm not pearl clutching about it. I just haven't asked. Right? I just don't really care. I'll be honest. I don't really give a shit. I can't pretend to you otherwise. Speculating on people's marriages isn't really something I've ever really done, to be honest. I've kind of usually kept that private stuff. Like, generally, if you're not bringing it to the forefront, I've kind of just kept it to myself. I think the only person I've really speculated on the relationship of in that way is Not So Erudite. But then she turns her relationship into content, so it ties into what I'm watching at the time. Anyway. I'm not bitching at anyone who is, by the way. In the same way I'm not bitching at anyone who's gone through his DMs, his like sex DMs with Rena. Listen, I'm not like pearl clutching over the statement, but I'm like, damn, that's kind of taking it too far for unhinged shit to say, but that's just me. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. I'm not telling anybody how to feel about any of this. Lost in Worlds with 10, this is insanely petty bullshit, and I don't have time for that. Either make the funny streams or don't. Make an ocean out of a puddle will sink everything. Yeah. I get that. I mean, I'll be honest. I kind of want this to be the end of it. Like, this is, like, the last time I hope to talk about this fucking dumb Faldi drama. I'm missing, like, primo quartering shit, right? The quartering shit is so much funnier than this fucking stuff. Thank you very much for hitting the goal, by the way. I really appreciate you. Thank you very much. But yeah, I just want to get back to actually talking about shit that makes me laugh, because this is boring as fuck. Anyway, this statement isn't for excuses, just accountability for what I've done and how I hurt many people. I want to make it clear that most of these issues were my fault, and I apologize. I have not purposely gone to creators and told them that KJ is a doxer, a bad worker, or personally tried to get him demodded elsewhere. See, dude. It's like, right off the bat, this is just not accurate. It's not about whether Cloudy directly went to people, or Falgi directly went to people. They seeded this information. I know Cloudy lied to me because multiple people involved in this fucking friend group were telling me how much crazy shit Cloudy in particular was saying about KJ. And that group has like a huge community influence. Just own the position. However, I will explain and apologize for how me even talking about this story and me DMing Rena every single mean catty complaint ever could have gotten out, and it hurt his and others' job opportunities. To be clear, it's not just fucking Rena, bro. It was never just fucking Rena. Cloudy knows it's not just Rena. I discussed with Cloudy in the section of the call that got cut out with a load of private stuff in it that it wasn't just Cloudy. She knows this. I don't get this, bro. Why lie? Like, you're caught. You're done. Just be honest. I only told one of the Cope and Seed staff that I was demodding him since we shared closer communities, but it was not in a bid to get him removed there as well. Dickers pointed out while going over the call, which is really interesting, that if the mod call wasn't a firing call, why would Cloudy have any issues with Falgi asking them about editing at the end? And it's like, Dickers is right. It's like, that wouldn't make any sense. If it's just a restructure, and that was Falgi and Cloudy's intention, why would it matter? This is like the screenshot of Cloudy talking to Rena about KJ that we've seen like a million times now. I'm talking about what could be so bad that if he got demodded, Beckett's hardline is doxing. As I say in the screenshot, I do ask but wasn't told. I just assumed this was my mistake, and it looks terrible because I'm being bitchy on purpose, and I'm sorry. This conversation, like, we've discussed this to fucking death in like last stream. I can't bother to go over it again. I need to stress that my DMs with Rena were always meant to stay private, and while there's no excuse for my behavior, unless screenshots of me venting and being upset was shared to creators, I did not purposely go to creators to get KJ or Ash fired or kept from work. Okay, but even without you doing stuff, Falgi applied pressure to Ash, and you also applied pressure around Ash for them working with Malcolm. So you did do that. Like, you're providing those ultimatums. And one of the reasons that I sort of... Actually, this is probably something that Falgi should have apologized to Malcolm for. Because I don't know if people see it from this perspective. But if Falgi was applying pressure for like someone like Ash not to work with Malcolm, he's not just blackballing Ash, he's blackballing Malcolm. He's saying, hey, if you're part of my group, or like you want to do work with me, you can't cross the lines to work with Malcolm even as a freelancer. Which, from like a beginning point, is one of the issues that one of the issues that kind of happened with Tyler. Like, and I'll be honest, it's far more serious than an offhand comment about acid to me, you know? When it comes to morale, I was told behind the scenes he was somebody to get away from because of his behavior, which is why I kept asked to keep his Fuji's off of op streams. The shitters were in chat, but I could have communicated what I was told as well and just didn't. This directly contradicts something I was told by Falgi, by the way. This is just like a completely different fucking statement, because I asked about this and the answer I was given was that Falgi didn't care about Ash using like her little morale avatar thing. I don't know what Fuji's is. I don't know fucking idea. The reason was actually Greg trying to bring up the drama and Falgi didn't want to deal with it. Well, now in Cloudy's statement, she's like, oh, actually it was because of morale and me, and like, I mean, both of these things can't be fucking true. Either you did shut down this morale stuff because of morale himself, or it was because of like Greg trying to bring up the drama directly. Like, dude, they date. They're together. They're a couple. Did they not just sit down in like a call and get together and talk about this shit? Like, why not? How difficult would that fucking be? Shall you just be like, hey, bro. Hey, girl. We need to get our story straight before, like, we get fucking murdered by the internet? Is that so difficult? Oh, dude. My vents and insane overbearing whining was just supposed to stay with Rena, but I have no idea if she took the times I complained about the group or channel issues to other people. I have not seen any proof of it, but I did not personally go to creators and tell people not to work with them, and I didn't ask Rena to go to anyone to do that either. The censored logs are out in the public. And to be clear, once again, it doesn't matter, because if Falgi, and Falgi again, has said like shit to me about KJ, generally that he doesn't trust him, that like he wouldn't want to keep him around, that's pretty much it. I know that he's talked to Diesel, and on Cloudy's side, I know she's talked to like key community members. So again, just going, well, I didn't go and talk to any creators. And how do we know that as well? Like, you've got people who are on the outside of all this shit, people like Quite or Rags. Now, I don't think Rags was ever fucking talked to, because, like, all this shit has come as a surprise to Rags, because I spoke to him the other day. But it brings up the fucking question. Sorry, I'm just responding to something. Probably a good point to bring up. I know that people are expecting a Thunderdome call with like Cloudy. That's not happening apparently. She dipped out. I'm not in the Thunderdome. That is not my fucking bag. But she dipped. She's not doing it. So there you go. Why does Rags even care? Because he was going to do a stream with Falgi like when this kicked off. He was like, what the fuck is going on, bro? He was a messenger. He was like, what the fuck is happening? Okay. Either way, I'm incredibly regretful of my actions. I may have been hurt in the past, but if I couldn't handle it, I should have just completely backed off and let someone else handle things. I thought my vents and thoughts would stay with people I told, but there was no way to ever make sure of that, and I am deeply sorry. I handled things incredibly poorly and immaturely. I told people outside of the situation that were close to me either vent or determine what was true or not, but I was still angry, and I can imagine how that came off, especially without me saying I've been corrected about the Kiwi leak later on. I'm incredibly sorry, and there is nothing I can do to take it back. Holy fucking run-on sentences, Batman! Oh, bro, that's just... You sat down and typed that out. You had to read it back. But Cloudy called Goat a coward because Goat didn't get in a call into the iNut stream. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah. Look, I'm dyslexic, and I feel like this is just like a fucking psychic attempt on me. Okay, interpersonal drama / Makari situation. NC creator corner with 10. Here, Beckett, just got back from a 7-hour shift, so I have no idea what else Cloudy has done. Sorry, they sound like someone that have mistreated you for 3 years. I mean, Cloudy is not somebody like who I ever had close connections with. But and I want to be really clear. I don't want to pour me this at all. But I will admit, like, my frustrations in the fact that somebody who, like, I was close with, that being Falgi, who essentially had become connected to my channel and was, like, a known associate, has essentially put me in a position where I'm endlessly having to talk about this insanely boring, useless shit. And I'm not doing it anymore, okay? This is it. We're done. After this, I'm fucking done. I'm going back to laughing at shit. This stuff is boring and gay. Queeman's right. Queeman fucking won, okay? We're not doing this again. Fuck this shit. It's been 4 years. It has been 4 years of me playing middle ground for everyone. I'm fucking done. I'm never doing this shit again. I just want to laugh at shit and be left the fuck alone. That's it. That's my line now. I feel as though I do need to explain the interpersonal drama. To apologize for everything else, I will try to shorten it as much as I can. I had a server named Touchgrass Anonymous. It started as a friend gaming server and became an Opp Block research server over time. During March 2025, there was some tension in the group with how Faldi was leading the channel, scheduling times, what stories were being run, ignoring uploads, etc. During the month, the Cloudy HR joke started because it fell on me, Faldi's partner, to talk to him about small issues I would be told about. Like, I don't think that's true. I don't think that's fucking true. I think this is very much a case of you stepping in and taking control, because everything about this is you stepping in and taking control. Come on. Yuzokumuro, I'm definitely saying that wrong. I don't even know where that one came from, but we're sticking with it. Thank you for the 2. I'm getting Crystal Flame flashbacks from Cloudy. Yeah, I didn't see that. Evan do things with 5. Can't believe I was right about Falgi. My Nostradamus dumbassery has struck again. Yeah, look, I mean, stop clocks, right? Twice a day. Dude. Yeah, what Queeman is specifically right about is that I was too right. I don't know, actually. That I let people get too close to me. That's pretty much it. And that is true. That is true. Because Chris doesn't have to fucking talk about this shit. Transnight with a 5. My rock's pronounced Ro, by the way. Ro turned out pretty. Posted it in the Discord. A true labor of hate for Falgi and his Italian ways, Lamau Cloudy. I did have something to show for this. Where is it? Falgi Snail. Falgi Snail, guys, too. That is a disturbing fucking image. That's a deeply fucking disturbing image. Oh, bro. That's horrifying. Give me a second. I'm just scrolling through Discord. Oh my fucking god, some of this shit. Okay. Give me a second. Okay. Anyway. Okay. I'm told about again, like Cloudy inserting herself and then in the long term sort of like correcting this mentally to Rue double O Becky. Dude, you guys can't teach me to like say shit. It's not fair. Like, I don't think this is true or accurate. I think this is largely just like Cloudy coping. Oh, I had to do this, guys. I was the middle ground. Falgi was just a fucking mod. I'm sorry. Like, when he took over Opp Block, like, that discussion comes with the members of Opp Block who are there and, exist. It's not streamer's wife job. I'm sorry. This is just lunacy. A lot of things I'm going to discuss were done in voice chat, so all I have, if anything, are screenshots of after calls happening. On the 6th of April, I was made aware of a Kiwi Farms leak in the Touch Grass server from Saint, and I got very paranoid and panicked about it. It wasn't so much that the leak was there, but there was a leak at all. There is some very sensitive information in that server, and I got incredibly paranoid about anything anyone says or does or says in the group. I didn't tell anyone because I genuinely had no idea who it could have been. Almond City member for 3 months. The first time I watch and don't just listen to the stream. Welcome in, Almond. Phineas with the 2. I thought you guys were buds. I'm not caught up. Yeah, no, this is fucking dying. Faldi's dead, okay? Which is, again, interesting. This isn't really accurate, right? Cloudy, very specifically, wasn't becoming paranoid because there was stuff in there. It was because, like, she hated Makari. This was a way to burn Makari. She was already talking to Diesel. Like, before she had detailed evidence on this KF account, she had to burn Makari and use Diesel to do it. Monstrous with 10. Big bitch attitude and nothing to show for it. Cloudy, including a cohesive apology. Round of applause for the disappointment. Yep. On the 14th of April, a large text post was dropped in the server by Makari. We read this last stream. I'm not doing it again. Summary is that the group has some grievances and there is confusion on where the channel is heading and if it's meant to be taken more seriously or not. It was dropped late at night, and after a small back and forth, we rested until morning to talk. The morning call I feel was productive, but the whole group couldn't attend so there was a plan for later on in the same day to have a big call with all of us. And that's the call where, like, Diesel gets dragged in and Cloudy is feeding Diesel information to essentially burn Makari. Later the same day, Diesel reaches out to me about needing to talk to the whole group about the text post, and I tell him in a call about the Kiwi Farms leak. He tells me Makari told him already about it, and they were blaming me or Falgi. I mean, considering everything we now know, Makari might have just been bang on the fucking money. Let's be realistic. We brainstormed about it being Makari, but we have no proof. I said stupid things in that call too for no reason other than grasping at straws to connect Makari to the account. The talk about the long post with the entire server still needs to happen, so we just wait until after the day's Opp Block stream. I do not have a copy of this call, nor can I remember everything about it. I will try to summarize what I remember. The night after the stream, the whole research server is on call with Diesel, and from what I remember, Diesel explains Makari's points in their paragraph calmly, ultimately saying that it's a group channel, but since Falgi is the face and owns the channel, that anything falls back to the channel falls back on him. I am talking to Diesel in DMs, asking if the Kiwi leak should come. Okay, so to be clear, this is a direct admission. I want to be clear. Cloudy has lied about this to Makari in a call recently. What? It's Arrow with a 5. Quick derail, but bully Chris to come back for more Ralph content. Yeah, I will do so. Like, Cloudy is admitting that she pushed Diesel to say this. The leak is brought up. I get emotional when Diesel says it's Makari accusing me. I remember there's a back and forth on why she didn't bring it up sooner since she knew before I did. That's not fucking true. And Falgi tells her she can't be part of the channel anymore, which is interesting. New detail. Because Cloudy is the one who makes the announcement, right? Like, Cloudy is the one that makes the announcement of, like, fuck Makari. But Falgi is the one that tells her not to be part of the channel? I know Diesel says some things about not wanting to be around someone who talks like the account. I can't remember how the call ended. I know there was a chat after the Makari firing of KJ looking into the account right after, but I did end up going to bed. Next morning, I sit with Killjoy looking over the Kiwi Farms account to see if anything matches anything. Q joins and says that I know Makari had a server. Could he please look for the leaked information to see if it was forwarded or something? Q looks over 2 of Makari's servers and said he sees the leak from Makari's friend. I ask if he's sure, and he says yes. Now, again, this has changed, because originally it was like they're in a call, and why wouldn't you be screen sharing if you're in the fucking call? Q never said that. I can't see any evidence that Q said this at all. Yen, with a 5. I'm tired, Becca. I want 1 month without an associating meetup. Please don't mess up, Crap Boy. Thanks, Yen. Dude. I do not remember there being a screenshot. I do not remember seeing it with my own eyes. And my mistake was made when I didn't ask for a screenshot to show as proof for everyone else. That is my fault. I take a full blame for not asking. It was incredibly stupid of me. I should have made sure there was proof, not just for myself, but for everyone in the server. But that's the information that Cloudy fed onto people. I don't believe this. I don't believe you. Fuck, man. Like, Saint in DMs, like in September the same year, was like, wait, hold on, that's not what you told me several months ago. I don't have any excuse for it, and I'm sorry because this choice hurt people. It's my fault. I couldn't remember if it stuck in my head, and I never saw anything, but I literally didn't do the bare minimum of trying to prove something. Still, he said he saw it, and I made this post in the research server afterwards, and we've read this already. Afterwards, I say that while that is done, it does not explain the weird interpersonal stuff going on with Falgi and I getting ignored or dismissed a lot. The call is KJ, Ash, and Q and myself, and through tears, I was told that in Makari's server, they would sit around and talk shit about Falgi. I am told that encouraging channel work was me pushing people away and that I was expecting too much. I remember saying that it was okay, and I'm sorry, but it hurt really bad, and frankly, I never got over it. Dude. Please, Cloudy, use punctuation. Yeah, this is just an abuse. This is just ableist against the fucking dyslexic. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for hitting the goal. Much appreciated. Let's do a sticker ball. Tell me lies. Tell me sweet little lies. Thank you, Panda. Q-Hood with 5. Again, this never happened. I never screenshotted. She is trying to smear me to make her story work. I will continue to stand 10 toes down on that. Yeah, there's literally no fucking evidence for it, and there's no reason to believe her. It's crazy. Magical Raccoon with the 10. Apparently my jokes over the Opp Italian Mafia were not only jokes. Still, this is quite disappointing. More because I have around the same age in similar fields. I swear, I fucking swear Beckett don't get cancelled. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you, okay? Fuck me. Dude. Well, I'm not in, again, like, it's quite nice not to be in any of these fucking group chat leaks, right? Dude. People wanted me to join some of these fucking... Oh, Beckett, do you want to come and hang out in our friend server? This is why I never join anything, guys. Beckett, why do you never talk to anyone? Even with the minimal amount I do talk to anyone, it still causes me fucking issues. Fuck this shit. Oh, dude. I got increasingly paranoid, snippy and mean, and I was venting and telling Rena every complaint I had about everything. It was obsessive and gross behavior, beyond just being a mean girl. As I said earlier, if I couldn't handle it anymore, I should have stepped back completely, but I didn't. I tried to help where I could and manage the Opp Discord. I did mention around a VC that I was going to adjust roles, mods, and perms, and give everyone their own channel roles, so they didn't have to feel obligated to do more than they wanted. I thought I had a green light, but I clearly didn't communicate it well. You took away people's role to join the fucking streams. What do you mean? Again, why the fuck are you lying? Why are you lying? Why are you lying? I literally don't get it. Adding in mods is fine. I get it. Hey, listen, there's a lot of work in the server. We need more mods. Modifying everyone's roles is almost understandable, where you're like, okay, cool, we're going to a new direction. Removing perms from channel members, basically in a fucking group call without, like, any warning, is like, yeah, you fucked this. What do you mean? What do you mean, bro? The firing mod call happens, and I stand by it being a bad call. It was terribly handled. I know there's DMs where I say it's fine, but it really wasn't. It was terrible, and I was just being stubborn. The earlier shit-talking of Falgi is why I have an attitude about Ash working with Malcolm. I was paranoid of it happening again, and I felt lied to, but I didn't clarify. I could have done more, and I took it out on them instead. Dude. What the fuck do I say about this? It feels totally unplanned as well, like they were woken up one day and decided they were going to be professional but had no plans towards that. Yeah. Dude, this is like something you slow transition towards and see how people feel about it. It's not, hey guys, you're fired now. Right? Kairais with 5. They took your warning that you would leak group chats very seriously. Apparently, Beckett, shame you could have burned all this down months ago. That's true, actually. The last time I did say, like, people coming to me, like, with group chats, if you don't listen to what I'm telling you, I'll just leak your shit. That is true. Panda with the 5. The fact Falgi is okay with the toxic woman being around him shows he's just the same, in my opinion. They weren't corrupted. They were just like this. Yeah. When Q asks me if there's anything he can do, I immediately say no because I have the memory of him in tears, telling me that me just encouraging his own channel made him feel like I was pushing him away. I didn't want to make it worse, but I wasn't kind about it. To be clear, this is about like Makari getting burned. Q's channel was with Makari. Like, you burned his friends. This again is a massive fucking lie. Oh, dude. It may be longer than Falgi's response, but it's no fucking better. I thought I was genuinely trying to make things easier and give them more freedom, but after everything that happened, it just became a cut-off firing call. I do take a lot of the brunt of that. I should have been better at explaining things or just asking what was needed. I ran with my feelings, and that was incredibly childish. People leave the Opp Discord, not kicked, and I have a very brief explanation to the current Opp mods keeping the focus on my fuck-ups. That includes a few days later when my real-life friend who used to own the research server with me kicked everyone they didn't recognize out of it, making fresh wounds by pure accident because she mistook me for being very emotional as needing to make space. I apologize and re-invite folks, and I give the server to Falgi and strip any power I had in it and ask my friends to leave it. This is also a lie. Part of the reason that permission was given back was the fact that Diesel went fucking crazy. He was like, what the fuck are you doing? It's interesting that this isn't... And like, much like Himpleton said, it's like, if you're not responding with the truth in like an apology, you're not really sorry. Raccoon with the 5. Also, those videos and docs sound more like I'm sorry that you feel that way bullshit. If you get so schizo, then don't get involved. Yep. Yeah. Very simple. Very simple. Okay, what are these? Okay, I was very upset and literally crying about how everything has gone down since the Makari stuff, how stuck and guilty I felt, and I'll just say here what I said in the Diesel call. The night after the Makari stuff, some of us had a talk about why things were weird and awkward. I was told that my encouragement was seen as pushy and overbearing. I was told my partner was being excluded from spaces for being too boisterous and annoying, and it all just really hurt after learning that my friend group was talking behind my back about my partner. I wasn't able to let it go, and it made me more distant and cold despite me trying to get past everything. As for this server, I was just going to let everything cool off, but while venting, I didn't name names or even mention that a few left already, and my best IRL friend kicked a bunch of people out for trying to make things better, some separation. That is my fault, and I'm so sorry. This was completely on me, not Falgi. He didn't even know it was happening. Panda, why are you lying? Why are you always lying with the 2? Thank you. Christopher with the 5. She knows the name. That woman only eat hot dogs, chips, and lies as a joke, right? Apparently not. Priestess with the 2. All Cloudy does is lie and eat hot chips. Yeah. I'm the friend. Yeah, I fucked up. I hate seeing my friend upset, and I figured this was originally just a space for us as close friends to hang out and chill, so without really saying anything or thinking about it, I figured I just don't believe this shit. I don't believe it. Again, you've got fucking caught. Hot dog chips? I don't know, guys, okay? Hot dog chips sound great, okay? Becca, I'd rather you ignore my super chats than do that. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, dude, I just want a hot dog, okay? I just want a hot dog and a cool Coke and to go and, like, fucking sit and watch a fucking rugby match or something, okay? I'm going to be reinviting people to the server. I'm incredibly upset with the actions that have been taking place because I did not want this at all. I'm so incredibly hurt. I don't either. Dude, it's like, I'm so incredibly hurt, guys. I'm so incredibly hurt while also doing all this shit in the background. Fuck off. I don't either, but the blame is on me. Also, to be transparent, she can't kick or anything anyone from here, so whoever needs to do it whenever they can. I'll just be transparent. There was a blow up in the personal server that was 100% my fault, so that's what happened. The most I can say is a third party made an incredibly bad decision for us, and it wasn't what we wanted, but it still hurt both parties. I don't think it will cause any public issues. Fuck. We can only wait and see. Again, thank you guys. I've never discouraged any of the op mods to stop talking to anyone, but I understand the awkwardness of the situation would make a divide. I take fault for that as well. Thank you. Dude, this is... Okay. That's fucking amazing, okay? For anyone who doesn't recognize this is a Doodle Tones reference. Thank you, Cammy. Actually amazing. Fuck, I might change the thumbnail to this, actually. Unironically. That's fucking incredible. Oh, bro. Apologies. I never wanted any of this to be content, but I needed to be very clear about why I became so grossly hostile and bitchy. It was my inability to communicate clearly. Most of these situations can be told as me not handling my emotions when I feel slighted and then I can't let go. That doesn't excuse any of it. I'm embarrassed and regretful, but that is nothing in comparison to the hurt and misery I caused. The obsessiveness, picking on everything, the paranoia, assuming the worst, asking Rena to pick on people, screenshotting private shit that had nothing to do with anything, also I could try and soothe my hurt feelings and ego, talking about things that wasn't mine to talk about, and incredibly unhinged gross behavior. It hurt the community, it hurt creators, it hurt people I called friends, and it hurt my partner and his opportunities, and there are no words that can express how deeply sorry I am. And again, I just don't fucking believe you. Falgi was unaware of how I would speak to Rena, and we do not read each other's DMs. I was unsure of the sexting, just not the context of it, because I do not read or check my partner's phones. I have been in open polyamorous relationships for a long time. My boundaries are different, and I never hid that. I won't be discussing Falgi's private life, and it's disheartening that it came out at all. Rena wasn't a fan. She was a friend of mine. The log goes back 3 years. We talked in DMs, VCs, etc. about everything and anything. I planned to meet up and all. I didn't want her life, business, and her husband to be public either. But what's done is done. I did not. Dude. I'm gonna be so for real with you. I'm reading through this, but I just don't believe a fucking word of it. Do you know what I mean, guys? Put one in the chat if you know what I mean. You know when you're reading something and you're like, I'm just like, this is... I don't believe you. It feels like a complete waste of time me reading this. Like, it's just... It's just, hey, what do I need to write in this fucking Google document so that people may, at some point, stop hating me and my boyfriend? It's a complete waste of my fucking time. I really cannot stress enough. Oh, dude. And the problem is, it's basically a nothing response, because it's only the stuff that, like, Cloudy is aware that people have talked about, because she's not watched any of the streams. And can't stress this enough. You know when I did the stream on Cloudy the other night, when I went over the Cloudy call, you know Cloudy was DMing somebody clips from that stream, or like screenshots from that stream, claiming that I was about to come after them. Cloudy, even now, has behind the scenes been trying to gay up. I'm not kidding. What am I meant to do? Like, this is obviously a fucking lie. I know that this has happened. The people who, like, that was sent to told me about it. I'm sorry. Like, you're obviously not fucking sorry for any of this. You're still trying to turn people on me in some sort of like, well, if we can get Beckett, maybe we're fucking vindicated. None of this is fucking true. I listen, once again, not to do the poor me thing, but I have been fucked over in all of this. I have spent more time trying to help people get resolutions than either Falgi or Cloudy fucking have. And they are still trying to fuck me over, bro. Right. I'm flabbergasted. I'm agog. Oh, dude. The problem, and again, even with the shit talking stuff, everyone shit talks, but you have to be prepared to say it like to someone's face. Cloudy in that call's like, I don't hate you, Beckett. I don't hate you. Yeah, you do. Just be like, I hate you. Just be like, I hate Beckett. Just say it. Say it with your full chest. Just do Nightmare with $2 to help the pain. Much appreciated. Will is me. Becky catching strays from everyone. Do you know what? I will give this to Will is me. Will is me is like hyper based. Okay, for anyone who randomly sees him in chat, every time I see Will is me, he's like always like fucking on point. He's not tribal. He's just chill. And I like, why can't we have more chatters on like fucking? Because Will is me is like ostensibly like an Aiden viewer, as far as I'm aware. Why can't we have more sane fucking people around? Please. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. The game intrudes with a 5. I'm so tired of seeing people get fucked over. I hate seeing people grow and then blowing it all up. Please, so much nonsense lately. Stay safe, gamers. True. True. Okay, where were we? She wasn't a fan, she was a friend of mine, the Lord to go back 3 years. We talked in DMs, VCs about everything. I planned to meet up and all. I didn't want her life business and her husband should be public either, but what's done is done. Consider your pizzle yanked. Please enjoy these stickers for my pizzle. Kick in with the 20. Becky, have some stickers and a smoke with me. Thank you very much. Beckett, I may contest this. What do you mean what are you contesting? Fuck me. What am I meant to do with that, morale? Potato, what's wrong with being a dinosaur tribal gym team? Beckett, check your DMs, the hard proof of Cloudy encouraging people to DM Falgi. I am not showing that on stream. Oh, I see what you mean. Hold on a second. I don't want to show topless Falgi on stream. I just don't want to do it, but we'll listen to the clip of topless Falgi.
If you want my shirt back on, please. Please put my shirt back on. I beg you. I beg you, chat. It's cold.
Chat, don't fall for it. He loves showing off. It is cold over there. He loves showing off, and his DMs are open. So, you know.
My DMs are open. They just, you know. That's true. I do need enrichment, as you would say.
Oh my fucking god. You know, like, one of the big problems is, like, when something's a joke. Thank you for that, morale. When something's a joke, and and they're like, haha, guys, I'm just joking. But then you're, like, caught doing the thing. It's like, well, it wasn't a joke then, wasn't it? Was it? It was actually being honest. Jack Warder with the 5. It's not an excuse, it's an explanation. True. 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 Becky Sparrows. Yeah, listen, I wasn't going to show you topless Falgi, okay? We've all been through enough. I did not try to sexually sell her to Falgi. Yes, you did. Rena came to me and she wanted to sex Morale and wanted me to stop her. And I was just saying anything stupid to make her laugh. I even talk about how I also have hooked up with losers. I talk crassly with her. It was supposed to stay private, but it's still terrible to do. I talk about Saint because they had a flirt joke going on at the time. And again, I was just trying to cheer her up. I say I'd rather be a weird stepmom than let Morale win because it's not a secret that even before the Fugis? What the fuck is this? I did not like morale, and he knows that that as well. What the fuck is the Fugis? Racer Fred with the 2. All in all, it's just another guy with 1 ball. True. Can someone explain what a Fugis is to me? I've got no idea. Whitey Warbler with the 2. Is it racist to draw Cloudy eating hot takeys? Maybe. The damn pixel thing morale uses. Fujitasona? Fujitac. I've never heard this before. What the okay. The little PNG picture for Discord call. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, I'm with you. The thing I don't use because I can't be bothered to add... Oh, reactive image, yeah, because I can't be bothered to use that shit. Ah, dude. It's the thing people use to display profile pictures on screen. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you. The mummy thing is something she started... Dude, why are we talking about the fucking mummy thing? She started calling me as a joke. I've done it back. I've had other people call me it. I don't personally care. But if it's being used as a way to prove I'm trying to use her kink, then it's just not true. From the ops server. Yeah, okay, sure. I don't care about any of this. I have asked Rena to drop screenshots in public threads on the op house for me. The same has been asked of me by others, so they don't get outed in spaces they're in. It was part of the content. I've said this before. This seems like fucking weird to me, but whatever. It wasn't okay for me to do. What wasn't okay for me to do was asking her to do or say specific things to just regular people because I wanted to mean because I was mad. It was wrong, and I am sorry. It was wrong. I'm wrong. You're right. I'm sorry. Bro. There's nothing I can do to take it back. I was bitter, jealous assholes in asshole in DMs, and I said a lot of mean, awful things. If Rena leaked or said she would, or said what I said to other creators or chatters, I have no knowledge or proof of it. Either way, it's terrible behavior, and I wouldn't have mattered if she leaked if I wasn't speaking in such a disgusting way. Even as closer friends, I was constantly negative and bitchy. I mean, there's just no excuse for me to act like that. KJ, I was absolutely terrible to you. This shit is so ass, yeah. Platinum with the 279. Beckett, please check DMs. I sent content. Oh, context. There we go. Beckett, I paid Fauji to take his shirt off for $70. It was a joke. Dude, why are we get... Do you see why I don't let you guys give me money to do cringe things? Do you see where it ends up? I was absolutely terrible to you, and there's actually no words that can convey how sorry I am. It was brought to my attention by the person who showed the Kiwi leak in the first place that you could have been the leak, and it made me hostile. I felt guilty about blaming Makari, and instead of asking or doing anything rational to handle it, I just became bitter and upset. I did have 2 different people, Rena and someone in my life, go over things, and both told me there was no proof it's you. I did not think it's you, but I can see in the Rena DMs that I didn't make sure to say it's been corrected, or that I don't think it's you. I didn't tell op mods, random chatters, or creators. It doesn't matter because the correction did not come out. What do you mean? What fucking correction are you talking about here? You didn't look into this any further. This, again, is total fucking bullshit. Because I know for a fact people in your friendship group still thought it was KJ who was the fucking leak. This is just a fucking lie. I know you guys continued to have these conversations right up until earlier in this year. Transnight. Oh, I skipped your chat. I'm sorry, Transnight. Give me a second. With the 2, I stopped paying attention for 5 seconds. What the fuck? Right. Dude, I'm with you. Let me have a sip of drink, okay? Oh. Okay. Okay. There we go. It doesn't matter because the correction did not come out with me, and for that I am sorry. I wasn't careful with Rena or others at all. I was so angry and bitter there was really nothing else you could have done, and I should have just walked away and I didn't. You did try hard to connect to me, but I didn't even try to accept it. It hurt you and yours, and I'm sorry. I mean, again... KJ never said anything bad about these people privately. He literally protected their reputations rather than being a total dick. He could have fucking burned Fauji like in August. Ash, I was so convinced that you told me you weren't working for Malcolm that instead of asking again or clarifying, I acted like an insane person. My fear of all the Makari leak stuff was so strong, I let it ruin the good you did. Assumed lies, I acted like a huge bitch. I did not go to other creators to stop you, but I see how my attitude was terrible. I whined to Rena like a child instead of trying to communicate more and said horrible things about her. I was angry about so much that included Sai because when it blew up, I felt like only Falgi was getting brunt of it, and I was upset for him too. Still no excuse. I was mean in a way no one deserves. None of that was your fault at all. I am sorry. Dude, I mean, I'm gonna skip some of these. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't believe any of this stuff. Actually, I'll re-cue it just so we can hear it. Okay. But I don't believe any of this. I just don't believe any of it. It's a waste of time. Q, I blamed you for Makari for a long time because I couldn't remember seeing into the Discord and seeing proof of the leak myself. If I had just asked for a screenshot for all of this, then a lot of this could have been avoided. I am the one that did not ask. I am the one that did not ask. And I ran with my own shit. I've just got Walter White memes stuck in my head now. And I ran with my own shitty assumptions because I could not remember that there's nothing I can say or take any of the horrible things I said back. I thought you lied to me with some of the other interpersonal stuff. I got nasty and mean, but nothing was so bad to ever warrant how I acted. I implied terrible things about you, and I deeply regret it. These were my hang-ups, and I'm incredibly sorry. I hurt you for no reason, just because I couldn't handle myself, and I don't have enough words to apologize, but I am sorry. Did these apologies get sent to the actual people that were affected? I mean, I'm reading them, I guess. But no. Diesel. You brought me around and expected better of me. I am sorry to not only be in a disappointment, but to act like you never showed me kindness or deserved communication as well. I hurt you and your friends, and I acted like a huge bitch. No matter what had happened to me, I will say again that I should have just backed off until I was okay or left, and I just couldn't get over it. I threw it all away. I threw it all back in your face, and I'm sorry. Makari, I want to be clear, dude. I mean, it's up to any of the people who are being apologized. It's up to you guys whether you want to accept the apology. Makari, I want to make it clear that I should have seen proof that I was your friend or tried harder to talk to you. I didn't at first because I hurt and was stubborn. I am so sorry I didn't do better, and while I know you accepted my first apology, I'm doing it again. I'm sorry. Liv! Jesus. I didn't like some interpersonal things that happened. That's no excuse for how I treated you. To be clear, they stalked Liv through like multiple fucking servers trying to bully them in general chats. It absolutely fucking unhinged shit. It's no excuse for how I treated you. I was being a mean girl and I regret it. I should have just blocked and moved on. Not let others get at you for me. That was psychotic and unwell behavior. I'm really sorry. Also, I'll always stand by that the Paris situation should have focused on him and not you. When I last went over it, I reminded people that he was literally collecting doxes, and all anyone remembers is the joke. Not even... I don't know anything about the fucking Paris situation. Jesus, this drama is ridiculous. Yes, Sant! Yes, it is! Hello, Anthony Gramegula. How you fucking doing, buddy? Can I come over to, like, apparently, the fucking animation analysis community is less retarded than this. Can I come on over? Send me a fucking invite, buddy. As in the entire situation, not you specifically. Yeah, I know, buddy. I know. I just moved content brackets. Fuck this shit. Oh, dude. I'm sorry you didn't deserve more cruelty than you had already gotten. Yeah, always welcome. Thanks, buddy. Lio, I'm incredibly sorry for talking about your business to somebody I knew disliked you very much. I didn't have a reason or excuse. I'm just sorry. It wasn't okay. You've only shown me kindness and didn't ask for anything but that back, and I didn't do that. I'm sorry. Hidden, I'm incredibly embarrassed with how I acted with you, even if I thought you were making people watch illegal content for research. Fucking what? It's no excuse. I'm sorry, wait, hold on. Is this an admission? Is this an admission that, like, fucking... Like, there was accusation that Hidden had, like, made people watch Daisy's destruction to, like, research the goat stuff, which is fucking insane. That's not an apology if you're shading someone in it. Yes, I know. I know. Are any of us surprised? Hidden, I'm incredibly embarrassed with how I acted to you. Even if I thought you were making me watch illegal content for research, it's no excuse. Like with Lio, I didn't have to vent to someone who already didn't like you and rile her up. And I'm really sorry how stressful everything was, even with the other dramas going on and mocking your stress. With everything that happened on your end, you didn't deserve this. I am sorry. Spoops with a 5. Sending healing thoughts your way. I know this situation has been a lot to deal with. I really hate this gay shit. Yes, it is. See, part of the problem for me as well is I feel like if I don't talk about it, that I'm just going to get the Beckett, why is not Beckett not talking about his friend getting cancelled? Shit. And I'd rather just talk about it. Fuck it. Might as well make some money, I guess. I don't know. I don't know, bro. Fucking hell. Potato, I am sorry. I was upset because I thought you were helping people who were watching the illegal stuff. Sorry, Potato, I was upset at you. I've never heard this accusation before. Sorry, Potato, I thought you were helping people watch child porn. Dude, what do you mean? What do you mean, bro? Oh, dude. Killer with the 5. This, as a Giga hidden hater at the time, even I thought that accusation was literally insane and obviously made up. What the fuck? Yeah. Bro, this is... Potato mentioned? Yeah, Potato's happy at least. Oh, dude. The actual mod call was about mod abuse, but nothing so bad that I should have made fun of such a soft moment. I was being cruel and mean because I was mad about something which I didn't even tell Rena. I cried after that call too. I didn't DM talk, reach out or anything. I cried. I've already cried. I've already shed my tears. I watched a ton of Dicker's coverage and I still feel like I missed out on the key parts. So part of it is like Dicker's, Morale and others have gone over like the sexting claims and things. But if you want to know why Falgi is burnt in this community, it's this stuff. Let's be honest. When Morale and Dicker's, and like, to be clear, Morale deserves to an extent his flowers for this, while like he is focused in a different place. A lot of this wouldn't have come out with Morale, to be honest. Even though I was, like, working out what the fuck to do about this KJ stuff, it probably wouldn't have happened. But the reason, like, the community wasn't watching Morale's coverage. The reason, like, he is fucking, burned is, like, yeah, this shit. To be fair, the Himpleton was, like, the final straw from what I've heard. Yeah. It was. And I knew it would be, which is why I got Falgi in the call with him. I came into this when the exhibitionist claims were unearthed, then it all snowballed, yeah. Yep. Vlad, I'm sorry for hurting you and her. Okay, I'm actually going to skip over this because I don't want to talk about Vlad and M1. That is Vlad's business, and lots of people don't know the details, and I have no interest in airing it out publicly. Zaint, it's all like gay behind the scenes relationship drama stuff. I don't care about it. Zaint, I'm sorry for calling you autistic when you were completely right about everything all along. I am sorry. What? Zaint, I'm so sorry I called you an autist. Okay, sure. It's like she was just working on something. Community. I shit talk ram chatters out of annoyance or to try and be funny. Either way, it wasn't okay. No one deserved that. All of these are my hang-ups and my issues, not anyone else's. Just Nightmare over 2. I don't know why Falgi is scared. Morale is just a cat. True. No one made me be in charge of the Discord, and I should have gotten someone else to be in charge if I felt like it was too much. It was just plain. It was just plain mean to people who didn't deserve it at all, and I'm sorry to all of you. I also have never had someone on my mod team who would fight people, let alone shit talk. Wait, I also shouldn't have never had anyone on my mod team who would fight people, let alone shit talk. Yeah, but you guys encouraged this. What? And I never should have gone along and or started it too. I am very sorry. It didn't matter. We were friends. Rena didn't even want to be mod, so this is my fault entirely. Oh, dude. Olivia Kawaii Arts, member for 1 month at Seething with a blushing face. Thank you very much. 07 in the chat. I really did have a good time with you all. A good time, and you are all wonderful, and I fucked that up completely. I betrayed trust, and I can never apologize enough for it. Zaint with the 2. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real, Cloudy. Thank you very much, Zaint. Oh, no, sorry, Zeke. Zeke, sorry. That screen's kind of far away from me at the moment. Okay, I'm leaning back. I apologize. Sorry, Zeke. I suck. I really did have a good time with you all. I fucked up completely. I betrayed trust and I can never apologize enough for it. I made my bed and it hurt lots of people in commentary because I couldn't let it go. I hurt people who only ever tried to make room for me, but I chose to stay paranoid and upset. I am sorry. I was incredibly gross, bitter, and jealous of people. I was too stubborn and childish to let go and try and communicate. I am also sorry for anyone catching strays or stress. Thanks. For ever being my friend or associated with me. You don't deserve it. My only ask is that no one harass anyone that is associated with the Opp channel or me. Moving forward, I will leave commentary completely. I will not betray trust the way I have and stay. It's not right. I have not decided if I keep doing content, but if I do, it'll be after a long time and I will be doing things by myself. If Falgi decides to continue anything, I will not be a part of it. I cannot handle it at this time. I have hurt him with my actions, trying to protect him, became twisted into something gross, and I have no excuse for it. I will not be around if he continues any type of content in the future. Aside from some private talks, the last thing I will be doing publicly is Slug interview as a thanks for him putting all the work into censoring DMs and being kind. Then I'm staying offline for a long while in general since I can't be healthy with it. Some of my socials I have already handed over to a trusted person to keep me off them. Thank you for reading. Bro. I have a cigarette. We're gonna have a cigarette, guys, okay? Thank you. Hold on a second. I need to save this. Can I change this? Does this work? I've never tried to change a thumbnail in the middle of a fucking stream before. But I feel like doing it now. Yeah. There we go. That's some bullshit. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Don't worry, the next thing we've got to watch is only 6 minutes long. Shit talked Falgi the most. Thanks, Christopher, with the 2. Also, guys, please enjoy these stickers. I still haven't added some new ones in that I got sent. I'm sorry, guys. I am sorry. I am sorry. But thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm back. The doc is insane. Yes, it is. All right, cigarette time for me. Cigarette time for me. Let me reset that goal for you guys. Okay, don't worry. Don't worry. We're over the worst bit of it. No, we're not. My cousin is playing a sentient crab sorcerer in our D&D campaign. Based. Tell them they are based. Okay? Listen, it makes sense to be a sentient crab sorcerer, because crabs are naturally magical, right? Obviously gonna be a sorcerer. What are you talking about? Hilarious that she threw her partner under the bus, but not too surprising. I predicted, yeah. Saw it change in real time. Thank you, Becca. Dude, it's a great thumbnail. Christopher with 2. You ever free Midgie? No, I keep forgetting. But Midgie bought a fucking membership on their alt. It's fine. Okay. It's nice to have everyone back in the fucking chat, okay? It's nice that we can all come back together for this shit. Okay. Okay, guys. We have a 6-minute fort. Now, look, okay, I want to be very clear about something. Falgi did ask me if I wanted to watch the rough cut. Rough cut? What does that mean? Rough cut. I need some sleep. Falgi did ask me if I wanted to watch the rough cut of his accountability video, his response. And I said, no, that would be wholly inappropriate because I can't then come on stream having given feedback to Falgi so he can make changes to it. If I've helped in some way with it, right? So once he had recorded it, he said, hey, look, I made the recording, and I said, don't show it to me. You can show it to other people and maybe get their feedback if they're not like reacting to it or they're like kind of neutral in a position. But I'm obviously going to cover it. So I just want to be clear. First time I saw this was, well, first time I saw this final cut, I did get shown earlier today some of the rough footage from somebody he sent it to, and I was like, oh fuck, okay, he's screwed. Like, and I didn't say this to him, but I was like, yeah, he's fucking screwed. I'm sorry. Like, dude. Panda with the 2. The better end is a good Stone Sour song based. True. Dude. The rough footage is not better. Okay. But yeah, I saw about like, I don't know, 10 minutes of the rough footage. Something like that. No, probably not even that much. Probably about like 7-8 minutes of the rough footage. And then I was like, turn it off. I'll wait till he puts it out. Where's the director's cut? I don't have a copy of it. No fucking better, okay. Check DMs. Okay, hold on a second. I don't think I've got a... Okay, there we go. Okay. Dude. Thank you, Embry. I appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, that's accurate. Thanks, guys. Okay, let's get started.
I know this video is long overdue, and I want to make something very clear at the jump of this video. This video is about accountability and clearing up any misconceptions that I can. This video is not about placing blame on anybody but myself. I take full responsibility for my actions, my personal events, and my words, and that is how that's going to be. First and foremost, I know my initial response was inadequate, and it shouldn't have happened.
Louder, please. Okay.
And I apologize for that. Talking about the start of the channel, this channel started in 2024 with some diesel mods. And as it progressed and we started gaining more and more momentum and things like that.
The editing is so fucking bad. Not that loud. Okay, sorry, guys. The editing is so... what the fuck? Okay, for the editing, what editing were you meant to do with this? I'm going to be honest with you. What editing was any... I don't know who edited this, but what editing was anyone meant to do with this? The cuts are so unnecessary. Yeah, just dude. What were you meant to do?
It did become its own channel. People like, for instance, KJ and Ash would begin...
What's with the aspect ratio changing? I don't know, man. Oh, thank you for 2, Jack.
To join the channel as Ash, they would do editing and then eventually hosting and then thumbnails, as well as KJ, who would do research. I want to make something very clear. Ash and KJ were paid. On the screen here, you will see Ash's payments for the time that they worked with me. Ash was also paid for not only just thumbnail work, hosting, and any type of editing, but as well as D&D maps that were supposed to be for a D&D game, and this was the total.
So, talking about the payment stuff here, here is kind of the issue with the payment stuff. This only sort of starts getting formalized in March. And it's the question of that formalization and how Foundry was going about it, not necessarily not paying people, right? It's the structure of having this sort of like a channel where you're commissioning or getting work from people. And if you're upfront with them and be like, hey, listen, I can't pay you for this, or are we working out a free arrangement, much like I've done with KJ and the Clips channel, where it's like, you'll get the revenue once the Clips channel starts making ad revenue, then that's an entirely different situation. The lack of conversation and communication is very much the problem here. Access with the 5. He should have gotten Ash to edit this, Lamau. Dude, that would be funny. Cammy with the 5. I have the memory of Falching mentioning he wanted to reach out to me for some art. I'm glad he never did, Lamau. I mean, again, it's also the fact that, as Queeman pointed out, he is saying at the time, before Ash is like fully like tied in, that the money given to the stream goes to other people. And it's like, when I say, hey, the money you put into this stream goes back into the stream, because it's either paying for, like, when Max was my editor, it was paying for Max. It pays for, like, Jenny doing the back end stuff. It pays for when we commission things. It pays to, like, upgrade my camera if I need a new microphone. When I needed new RAM for, like, because my computer was, like, fucking dying. It gets fed back into those things. And when it's, like, and, like, I'm not taking a paycheck. I don't take a cut, and I've been very upfront. If I start doing that this year, you will know about it because it's important to inform you guys if you donate to the channel at some level where that is going to, right? Because then you know what you're spending your money on, and hopefully it is more good content.
That was received. KJ, by his own request, had asked donations to his throne. You can see the total amount here. In the beginning, when Ash was helping the channel, it was under my understanding, even when they said it in call, that some editing and thumbnails were done as a friend favor because they liked the channel. Over time, Ash did ask to be compensated. You can see the message here when I reach out to them after that voice call conversation.
So this is like the 14th of the 4th. So this is like round the Makari stuff, funnily enough. Just United with 5. Fauci and Cloudy went in the Titan sub to see the Titanic. It's been 8 hours and we still haven't heard anything. Shall I call the Coast Guard? Did you hear a large explosion? Was there like a boop?
Wanted to make sure that they were compensated for their labor because they were working for the channel and they were doing great work. And that kind of comes up into the call that's been released regarding the firing of Ash, KJ, and Q. It's completely my fault. I was not upfront with my...
Ash, I asked before and he would rebuff me. Makari has some of those screenshots. Okay, thank you. Grey Knight with the 20. Shenanigans, Crabman, replacing water filters, and I cannot get the light to reset. There are 2 versions of the water filter that goes in my fridge. 01 version and 02 version. They are identical, except one has a chip on it to reset the light. Fucking hell, bro.
Friends, I was not honest with my friends. In my mind, I'm thinking I'm sparing their feelings, but in reality,
I've never seen anyone paid on YouTube by revenue percentage. I mean, like max for me was like 30%. I think other creators have like percentage deals of like total revenue of a channel. Grey Knight with the 2. I'm annoyed by this. Bad buddy.
reality, I'm not doing that. I'm hurting them more. It's something that I will have to live with the rest of my life and move forward with. But over time, my sadness started turning into resentment, and that's not appropriate. It doesn't match the person I am on camera and the person I try to be. Everyone has personal vents, and when they leak, it's terrible. That's still not appropriate. Things that I've said, either jokingly, offhandedly, could still be taken very seriously because they hold.
Okay, I've only worked with flat rates per minute for editing. Percentage feels unstable to me. It is unstable. The reason, like, for instance, Max was paid a 30% amount is because as the channel was growing, he could make a video that started, like, let's say a video didn't take off in the month that it was put out. And then he doesn't get, like, and then it kicks off later, or it has a total revenue amount that's coming in over the course of the lifetime of that video. It makes sense that he continues to receive a percentage for that video work because he's attached to the channel, right? He's not like a one-off piece of work. It's like he's actually working with us. Random web user with a 6. We better get some stickers after this. Don't worry, I'm sure you will. Classic Kid Rock with a 5. Holy generic apology. YouTube apology, Batman. Yep.
Serious.
I tend to play. Yeah, again, like, this is just how it worked for me. No judgment either side.
Wait. And it's just inappropriate to do so. It's not the person that I want to be. A little bit later, I had heard things regarding the KF account that caused this Makari breakup that was becoming active again. Makari had also stepped forward and given over her server. I passed this off to FPS Diesel, and I will say this right now, it was incredibly inappropriate because I didn't know if it was or wasn't him. The allegation that it was KJ. Reading back, it looks stupidly coy. It looks like I'm trying to destroy his reputation.
Hold on, we're gonna go back a second. I'm gonna give you some stickers and we're gonna rewatch this because, like, what? What? Okay. Aqua Melissa with 2 stickers for our pain. Here you go. Yes, Amoko with a 2. My inner demon couldn't be contained. Slug with a 5. This person who edited this should be banned from video editing. My God. Okay. What?
Try to be. Everyone has personal vents, and when they, my sadness started turning into resentment. And that's not appropriate. It doesn't match the person I am on camera and the person I try to be. Everyone has personal vents, and when they leak, it's terrible. That's still not appropriate. Things that I've said, either jokingly, offhandedly, could still be taken very seriously because they hold serious weight. And it's just inappropriate to do so. It's not the person that I want to be. A little bit later, I had heard things regarding the KF account that caused this Makari breakup that was becoming active again. Makari had also stepped forward and given over her server. I passed this off to FPS Diesel, and I will say this right now, it was incredibly inappropriate because I didn't.
Is Diesel still in chat? Is this true? Panda with the 2 should have given Ash more time to teach him. Yeah, if you're gonna fire someone, get them to teach you first, right? This doesn't make any fucking sense. So, to begin with, you guys went to Diesel, spoke to him, had Makari, like, accused Makari because Makari was accusing you. Hold on, Makari, let's have a look. Okay. Yeah, okay. I can see some of these with the payment stuff. Was microwaving food? What's the TLDR of the response so far? I'm very confused by it. I'm actually quite confused by it. What? Okay. Apparently, Falgi took the drive and Skit showed out how it was KJ. It never exonerated me. Also, they never opened it. What? Okay, that's from Makari. The fuck, bro? Dude. What is this stuff? Sorry, I'm just reading through, guys. What is this? The Mao didn't know we were hiding content from one another now. Brother, I'm joking. Same lol. Doesn't come off like it. We're probably going to cover Yosh Torch Gaming because he made sure to let me personally know that he unblocked me. But it's literally nothing new. Same grifter stuff. Lol, I'm clearly joking, but if you have feelings about it, feel free to DM me and we can talk. So basically, also Tyler vid drops in 2 hours. Why? That's... So again, like, Falgi was, like, hyper-controlling. They never even looked for it. They just turned on fucking KJ. I just, again, feel like this is bollocks. Dude, what are you doing? I can't follow his apology. I'm struggling and I've been following the fucking drama.
Know if it was or wasn't him, the allegation that it was KJ. Reading back, it looks stupidly coy. It looks like I'm trying to destroy his reputation. And it's exactly what I didn't want to happen, but it's exactly how it should be received. It's stupid, inappropriate, and vitriolic. It wasn't right. I wasn't being honest with how I felt. I wasn't being honest if I felt hurt and things like that. And that...
Wait, so these chuds were complaining the other op should focus on their channels, then bitch that they did so different shit than him? Seemingly so, yeah. Fucking dude, what the fuck is this drama? Bro. Like, I work with a small team making highly edited videos each week, and I never talk to anyone in my team like that. Yeah, I mean, the only person I think I ever shout at is Jenny, because we'll get into fucking screaming matches about things. But also, we've been friends for years, and we've both got that sort of, like, part of the reason that we've been friends for years is because we can scream at each other, and it's fine. But I would never scream at, like, an editor or somebody who was doing commission work for me like this. I would never I'd never act like this with a team.
Festered in all the wrong ways. Addressing blackballing claims, I want to just state now that I never directly participated in any of those, but I recognize.
You did, though. You did. Even if you don't realize this, by talking the occasional bit of shit to me about KJ, somebody who is like, I don't know, kind of in my orbit, without being specific about any of the things you may or may not know, and talking shit to Diesel about it, like, that is shit talking, and that is blackballing. You are talking to creators about somebody who they are potentially doing work with. You also, like, kind of, it's difficult, applied pressure to Ash over Malcolm. And whether you want to take that as him blackballing Ash or him potentially blackballing Malcolm, that is blackballing. You cannot work with these people if I am. Like, and you have directly engaged in those things. Emmy Rocks with a 5. When I entered the shitty Bosch competition and my opponent is Falgi. Look, a lot of YouTubers are shitty employers. I'm sorry, they just are. They're just bad at this. But, you know, you kind of expect better. Dude. Yeah, Fish sent me this.
I'm so sorry that I would
I didn't.
hurt people.
Oh my fucking god. Oh, dude. Classic Rock Kid with 10. What kills me is with all of this is the fact that Falgi is acting like he has the ability to make this his job. He's not making Mr. Beast money. He's not even making Choga Conroy money from his channel. Like, I could... Okay, I'll just be honest with you. This channel probably makes enough money that I could go full-time if it was just me. Right? I could go full-time if it was just me and do nothing else and be fine. But I'm also in a living situation where I have no mortgage. I'm like completely set and I have savings, right? I fucking wouldn't. Slug, I'm the best employer. Thank you, Slug. But like to comfortably go full-time as a YouTuber, you have to be so much fucking bigger than me. You have to be to comfortably do it. YouTube is at best a side gig. I mean, again, I view this as a hobby. This should just be fun. Raccoon with the 5. Can we just call them Joker and Harley? No. You know, because everything is a joke unless it's not. I told you it sounds like sorry that you feel that way. Yeah, it does. But no, they don't get Joker and Harley comments.
Nice that people around me did in some capacity. I've seen the messages from Cloudy. I've seen the DMs. And I'm not particularly happy about them. They upset me. But they upset me in the way of... She did something...
When YouTube is a full-time job, everything gets stressful. Yeah, because you can't just walk away from the channel and be like, well, that money doesn't matter anymore. If I walked away tomorrow, it would make no financial difference to me. Grey Knight with the 2. Falgi let the paranoia get to him way too much. Yep. But also, okay... Yes, he did. He let the paranoia get to him way too much, but he was also, like, incredibly fucking crazy behind the scenes, even before the paranoia hit. The Himpleton stuff shows that. Matt with some cheese with 2. They're Jonkler and Hawley. Thank you. Hydrodancer with the 2. Skipping my chat. Hurtful. Sorry. Sorry, Hydrodancer. Did I skip your chat? Let me have a scroll. Hydrodancer with a 5. I'm choosing to believe the jump cuts are because of an unrelated rant happening suddenly. Okay, paste. Guys, please enjoy these stickers. Please enjoy these end time stickers. Thank you. Thank you for helping me get through whatever the fuck this shit is. Much appreciated.
Something wrong because she thought that she was protecting me. And I didn't stop her from doing that. This is not a breakup. This is me addressing what I did wrong in our relationship by not helping my partner. She didn't have to do all that. She shouldn't have done that. And that's on me. She has her own things that she has to apologize for, to take accountability for, and that's what she will do. But I do want to make it very...
I've read her document. That's not what she fucking does. She fucking lies to her teeth again. Like, an apology where you're not really sorry isn't fucking worth it. Baron with the 10. Cover the quartering, or the Cold Jobs lawsuit, or spoon feed me the context. I don't know any of these non-YouTubers, and I refuse to watch Dickers or Mr. Dead Air in order to know Lucaria's life story. I promise you, the next stream we do will be on something fucking fun, okay? It'll probably be the quartering, actually. I really, really want to talk about the quartering.
Clear that it's my fault. It's my fault for allowing her to do that, and it's my fault for making her think that she had to do that to protect me. Finally, I want to say I'm sorry, specifically to Ash, KJ, Q, FPS Diesel, Becca the Cope and Seeth, and anyone who's ever been associated with the channel. I want to apologize. My inadequacies, my rhetoric, and my actions or inactions caused hurt, caused damage. And it's not something that you make up with one specific statement. To the audience, I want to apologize again for inadequacies within my first response, as well as apologize for the way that I've acted. You have every right to feel disgusted. You have every right to feel angry. You have every right to feel confused, and every right to feel hurt. It's on me. It was always on me. It doesn't matter if I was a direct participant or not. My actions or my inaction made these things occur.
Okay. It is up to Falji's audience, or anybody who has ever been a fan of Falji, how much you want to believe him. It is just that simple. It is up to you if you want to forgive Falji. We'll put a poll in chat, I guess. Don't do that, actually. Mods, don't do that. It is up to you. I am obviously somebody who believes in the fucking power of redemption, but like where Falji is now, like you are looking at if Falji wanted to come back, it's like a 2-year fucking process, really, isn't it? You have to come back as a completely different human fucking being. Slug with the 5. Falji, I'm an alien and you are one of the Marines in space. Christopher with the 2. You owe Medi, Becky, Game Dude. I should do some Game Dude. Like, it's really easy to say stuff. The only thing that really matters is if you show it, and I don't know how you show these changes as a person. I suggest he probably needs a long time away. Probably yeah. Again, if you're gonna react this way to like people being mean to you, this space probably isn't for you. You know, it's interesting. Like I know Anthony Gramigula. Is it Gramigula or Gramigula? Or Gramagula? It's one of the 3. It's probably none of the 3, actually. Sorry, Ant. It's interesting to see Ant in chat. I know a lot of people like fucking hate Ant and get really annoyed at Ant. And I've always maintained like a good relationship with this dude. We've chatted about things. Like Ant and I have sat down and talked about movies. Like not even about drama, just about films. This space is full of interesting people to talk to. Who are like, I don't know, just people. And this drama and some of the other stuff that's been happening, it's like, we need to, all wrong, fuck. All of these people, like people need to like chill a little bit. You like Falji took himself way too fucking seriously right from the off. None of this is that serious. It really isn't. Like it really fucking shouldn't be. It shouldn't like delve to you wanting to like work out like people's intricate details of their lives. Sorry, it just shouldn't. It's actually Anthony Garamboglia. Thank you for that. Thank you. Hive with the 5. By the way, Beckett, hope these voice notes I sent you are a bit back. Helped with levity. You fucking goober. Thank you. I need to have a look, Hive. And thank you, Classic Rock Kid, for the 2. Just people need to chill. It's not that hard. We're just here making content.
Where do we go moving from here?
It's time for the Slug redemption era for Falji to endure. He will fix if he tries. Saint Slug of Tartarus, redeemer of Lego coupons. Drama should not be serious. When it comes to money, it gets serious. Yeah. Yeah.
For now, the channel will be put on a hiatus. The reason being is that I need to take the time to better myself offline, bar none. I need to take the time to do that, and I need to take the time before I could ever come back to content creation to make sure that I rectify and make amends for the wrongs that I've committed. Making amends is actionable change. The action needs to come after putting in the work. So that is what's going to be happening with the channel.
On a serious note, if you're this fucked, do you not just get a ukulele and remake the toxic gossip train apology as your apology? Like, isn't that probably the best way to do it? Like, you're just like, listen, I'm fucked. I'm gonna go out on a high note. I can sing. Fuck it. Why not?
Thank you guys so much. What I would like to say is please, 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 please do not harass any of the mods. They had nothing to do with this. And I really just, it's on me. It's on me and Cloudy. So please just don't do that. Thank you for your time.
Okay, cool. Well, that's a short apology, I guess. Also, Jenny wanted me to point out that she went through the document and, like, Falgi had been, like, Cloudy had been working on the Google Doc for 4 fucking days. I'm just like, dude. Dude. It's your fucking diet, bro. Oh, dude. So it's so Jova. It's so Jova. Okay. Almost nothing was addressed. He did ask me whether I thought he should just go live, and I was like, I don't know, man, do what you think, it's best, but I should have told him to go live. I should have told him to do it live. I should have told him to do it live, bro. It would have been better. Gilded DMs. Oh, yeah, okay, I can see that. Yeah, no, I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want his full fucking thing. Okay. I don't... You deprived us of content? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. 4 days to right after your call with them. Apparently Sokai rise with the two. I feel like he didn't address anything, and it was just him saying, man, it sucks you're mad about all this. Yeah. Yeah. Like you to okay, listen, enough of the Beckett cucking us comments, okay? Fucking hell, guys. How was the Cloudy thing? It was bad. The intro to 2 hours, people would burn him. Yeah, dude. His musical intros. Okay, well, at least we won't have any more Chud Logic style hour-long musical intros. I don't get why people do this as well. Just listen. 2 songs is enough. 2 songs is enough. Gets people in. They know when the stream's starting. Gets people a chance to sit down, get a snack. That's all you need. That's all you need. Give me a second, guys. I'm just gonna roll a cigarette. That's all of it, I think. I still haven't talked about the Falgi sexting stuff. So all pales in comparison now. But what's the palette cleanser? No, I don't want that. I don't want that warbler, please. Please, spare me. Zeke with the 5. Somebody needs to put Falgi's face over the BP oil CEO apology from South Park. Yes, I can see that. Watch the dating vid. What's the dating vid, Will? I think people are finding out for the first time that I don't watch other content creators' content. They're like, how did you not know when you saw Falgi in a maid's dress? I never saw Falgi in a maid's dress. What the fuck are you talking about? Why the fuck would I watch a stream with Falgi in a maid's dress? What the fuck are you guys watching? I'm tempted to go over Goat Kato's right there on your screen. Oh, this one. In incognito mode. No. I'm tempted to go over Goat Kato's response. Somebody was like, should we do a trifecta? Should we tidy up the Goat Kato stuff as well? Goat Kato. Yeah? People want the Goat Kato response? Is that what we're doing? Listen, okay, listen. Will it even play?
Hi,
Okay.
my name is Trish, also known.
We're gonna do the Goat Kato video as our palette cleanser for the end. Sorry. Dude. Yes, I feel the same way. Sorry, someone just sent me I feel like I know less about the Falgi drama after seeing that apology. I feel the same way. It tells you nothing. Return the McRib money. True, Cammy, with the 2. Okay. We're gonna watch the Goat Kadu stuff as like a palate cleanser, but before that, does anyone have any remaining questions about the Falgi stuff? Because I'm sure, like, it's not like I'm never gonna talk about it again, but I am done. I think this is the last dedicated stream I am ever gonna do on this. I hope. God, I hope. Okay. So if anybody has any final thoughts about Falgi, you have like, we'll do like 5 minutes, okay? Did Falgi actually yank his pizzle on stream? There is no evidence for that. How irredeemable Falgi is. Falgi is fucked. Yeah, he's fucked. Do you think Falgi goes live ever again? Look, I'd love to say no, that he's just going to dip and be done, but let's be honest, how many people have we seen, like, come back? Or try and come back? I mean, the last person who, like, fucking fully, truly dipped in a drama I can think of is fucking Craig Beckett. Grey Knight with the 2. Can we peek in at into the culture drama? Not this stream. We will next stream. We'll probably do it the weekend. Well, like, I will get a docket together and we'll go through all of it. We'll go through all of it, and it'll actually be a fun fucking stream, okay? Quartering stream at the weekend. CID with the 5. How it feels to basically be given the runoff of the Opp Block views into the Crab Army. Well, I mean, the reality is that Falgi's audience was kind of my audience anyway. Let's just be realistic. It's not really runoff. I know that there are a lot of people from a lot of different communities who are watching this. Like, that's why we're sat at 700 people. But the general, like, core viewership of, like, about 300 people, or in, like, who watch me, the viewership of Falgi was, you know, from that. It's why if Falgi was live at the same time as me, he'd be live to, like, 60 people. I am migrating from Opp Block to Pit, I won't lie. Welcome in. Look, I mean... I kind of found you through Falgi and Diesel. That is really weird to know, Odin. I suppose I am a channel called Cope and Seethe. Like, I am kind of a dick. Nah, not 600, but 2 to 3 maybe, bro. Actually, back at 699. 699 people, okay. I found Chris, then Chris found Beckett, and through Beckett found Falgi. Yeah, I mean, Chris and I are quite close. Only discovered Falgi because of the Saber stuff. Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people found me through the Saber stuff. I found Beckett through Xylee. Yeah, that makes sense. Bestie promoted me a lot. Baron with the 5. Can someone remind me what Gokatu did aside from tempting the innocent Aiden? I think at one point I confused her with Julie. Yeah, sure. I'll give a rundown before we play it. Transnight with the 2. My spite gumbo goes well. Falgi's more cooked though. True. Right. Okay. I found Beckett through Wick TV. Fuck you, Rage. Dude, what the fuck? What the fuck is this? Rage, were you watching me back on Twitch? Rage, are you like an OG and I just didn't realize that? I thought you came to me through commentary. Is Rage an OG? Lost Worlds with the 2. The hypocrisy is my line. Falgi literally had the shit he and Cloudy did to his friends done to him and her by others through the channel's smaller lifespan. Yeah, they still acted mightier. I don't fuck with that. That's fair. Don't worry. I get you, Lost in Worlds. Darkstone, and thank you for the 20. Very generous. Darkstone with the 2. Can we put Beckett in a mage dress? I'm never getting a fucking mage dress. Rage. Oh yeah, from Twitch. Shit, dude. You've been around for years. It's fucking wild. Beckett, debate attribute. Fuck off, Gex. Fuck off and die. Please. Oh no, listen, I fucking my debate bro period. I hate my debate bro period. I found Beckett on my feed one day while the ACC. You know, there's a debate with me debating with like I'm in a Destiny debate back in the day on like fucking Dylan whatever his fucking name is channel. Found Beckett from Chuddy. I've known Chud way too fucking long as well. Because like from my perspective as well, like I knew Chud, like I've known Chud, Queeman, loads of these people for years now. Years. It's like 4 years, guys. Dylan Burns, there we go. I remember when I found you, I always wished YouTube allowed you to see the first video you watched from someone's channel. That's always interesting. It's like with 2, Beckett, they all copied me. I did the maid thing first. Congrats, buddy. But yeah. Yeah, I've been doing this way too long. I'm not ignoring you, Hoz. Okay, look, we're going to move on to the Goat Caddy stuff. I found Beckett after he and Falgi called me in an alley and made me wear a maid's dress. Fuck. 4 years, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I'm definitely approaching my old man on YouTube stage. I'm sorry. I'm definitely there. Okay. Checking with 20, me choosing to switch Daddy Beckett over Falgi. Shock. Not switch, watch, fuck. Becky, I drew a skull with stickers for you. Oh, let me find that. That sounds fun. That sounds like a good, joyous thing. Where is it? Oh, that's cool. Based, thank you. I didn't like you until the jar vid. Thanks, Chris. Cheers, buddy. Thank you for the 2. What's that supposed to mean? Bro, I didn't like you very much, but then I saw the jar vid. I was like, this ginger bloke's alright. Try and snack with the, try and snack with 2. What if we made you a maid PNG for streaming? No, I'm good. Dude. Okay. Dude, Falgi is live? Falgi is not live, okay. Falgi is not live. There you go. I'll just prove it to you. Falgi is not live. Fuck me. Thanks, guys. Thanks. What the fuck? Dude, sorry. Chris is sending me quartering shit, and I'm like, okay. Right, we're gonna close all this shit. We're gonna focus in. Goat Kato, basically got involved in like the Cupidite shit, went fucking crazy, tried to like op Lio a little bit ish, destroyed like the poor innocence of Aiden. She took sane Aiden from us. She's now dating Given Ant. I'm very interested to see what this response is going to be. Once again, 7 minutes. She's doing better than fucking Falgi is, I guess. What's the Cupidite shit? Can I get a TLDR? Cupidite is like a Birdie 2.0 who's like a complete weird freak. There's accusations that Cupidite, I've checked my DMs. Chris, I just did. I read it. Don't worry, I'm doing a Jeremy stream at the weekend. Micromonics with 2. Falgi is not live. He's not dead either. In the limbo. True. Baron, I found the community through Chris the Nart during the tax folder incidents of December 2023. That's when that happened, right? It is. Fuck me. That is so long ago. That is so fucking long ago. Wait, what about the Brittany Venti tweet? Hold on. I am acting a little female coded today from the quartering. Jeremy, I don't want your ham babies, dude. It's getting bad out there. I think the quartering might actually be done. I think we're missing the real fucking end of an era. Quartering is fucked. Okay. No more debates. Never another fucking terrorism debate, okay?
Hi, my name is Trish, also known as Gokato, and I need to address some things. Some of you may not be aware of what I'm about to talk about, but for
Oh yeah, I was going to explain who the fuck Cupidite was. Cupidite's like a Birdie 2.0. They have multiple accusations of sharing child pornography, including like sharing nudes of a 13-year-old in Discord, sharing Daisy's destruction, accusations of Nazi stuff. I don't really know about that or care. Like teaching a minor to fucking jail, like pedo bait, like a pedophile, a whole host of shit. Cupidite's like a complete fucking freak. Goat Cadu got involved with talking to this person and defending them, basically, and that's what kicked off the whole Goat Cadu drama last year.
context, I got myself into a shitload of drama over the past few months regarding Aiden Underground, some Cupidite stuff, and some Lio Convoy stuff. I wasn't really sure if I should make a video or a stream talking about it and addressing things, but honestly, I feel like a video, whether it revives the drama or not, would probably
Christopher with the 5. Your old VODs kept showing up in my recommended, and I found you annoying, lol. Think because I was sick of ACC shit. Understandable. And now look at us. Now look at us, Christopher. Okay, hold on.
And some Lio Convoy stuff. I wasn't really sure if I should make a video or a stream talking about it and addressing things, but honestly, I feel like a video, whether it revives the drama or not, would probably be the best way to address my
I love the idea that Goat was just sat on this fucking video, and just was like, listen, I just need to wait for somebody else to fuck up so I can drop it. And then we're done. Because I know she was thinking about making this video like months ago. And then she was like, yeah, Foundry's cancelled. Like, this'll be like minor content. This'll basically be a palate cleanser for Beckett. He'll probably be nice to me because I'm giving him something else to talk about. Bro, the Chud stream on it yesterday was wild. Yeah, listen, like, the Jeremy stuff's crazy. It's great. Lolo with the 5 could talk about Monday Matt being cringe over Wendigoon's anti-AI speech. It's pretty funny. I do want to talk. I've been watching Monday Matt. Monday Matt has been like, I don't know what the fuck. Monday Matt went through a period where he was like totally sane again and normal. And I don't know if anybody follows Monday Matt on Twitter, but if you don't, you should, because the shit Matt's putting out is fucking hilarious because he's just losing his mind again. Bro, go back to delivering Uber for a bit. You need a break. Go get some boulders, put them in your car, deliver a few Uber Eats, and you'll be fine. Baron with the 5. DSP could eat his cat live on stream for pennies, and Chris still wouldn't come back. He'd come back for that. Grey Knight with the 5. I think I found you through Now Recording, and then when I think you moderated a Kumu and Lio debate, that makes sense. Why Gaiden the only one name dropped? Lio's name dropped and Cupidite's name dropped as well.
fuck-ups and own up to things because I want to and I also need to. So what happened? So last year, I got myself involved with the whole Cupidite, Yummy Cactus, and Junie Draws drama by covering the situation through streams, and then after I backed out of covering their situations publicly, I reached out privately to the parties involved. It was never appropriate.
Oh, dude, Goat, what are you doing? Goat, what are you doing? That's not true. Goat, that's not true. You were already talking to them before the fucking stream, Goat. Why are you lying, Goat? Don't do this to me. Oh, fuck. You were like, no, I'm not. I'm going to dip out completely and not talk to anybody again. She's addressing those people in her stream. What?
In the first place to try and even get involved with children's drama, and honestly it just makes me look like a fucking hypocrite given I was shitting on Ponder for doing the exact same thing. Well,
I mean, that is true.
I can understand her intentions and my intentions with getting involved.
This is what I joined for. Welcome in, Hidden. Sorry, Hidden. Hidden, I had no idea you were being slandered by Cloudy behind the scenes. My commiserations. I know how you feel.
I'm not their parent, I'm not their guardian, and it was never my place to try and pretend like I could help fix things or try to guide them. It definitely wasn't wise to get involved given just how serious the allegations regarding Cupidite were at the time. If you're confused on what I'm talking about the original videos made on Cupidite regarding Cupid apparently sending a distorted video of Daisy's destruction to their friend server and trying to figure out what it was. I'm not going to rehash all this here. If you're not familiar with the Cupidite situation, there's multiple streams, multiple videos,
You know that meme of a goose chasing somebody? It's like, what do you mean by this? What do you mean by this? It's like, I'm sorry, distorted images of what? Distorted images of what, goat?
docs, so I'll link some of those in the description. In my original stream regarding the video being sent to the server, despite stating the fact that it was sent was illegal and bad, I worded myself horribly by calling the situation a nothing burger, essentially downplaying it, given how I thought that it was an accident being blown out of proportion at the time. I was also trying to be nuanced about the situation, but I acknowledged that me trying to be nuanced about it kind of just ended up coming off as excuses, and I acknowledged that I was majorly
I am glad that we are finally here, because I got fucking roasted for this take. I got fucking bitched at endlessly for this take that I watched Goat Kadu stream, and I was like, this is sweepy. This is like obviously downplaying the drama. And I got fucking roasted by multiple people for this take. I'm glad. I feel vindicated. Thank you, Goat. I appreciate it. Well done, Goat. Sin with the 2. Where there's thunder, there's lightning. True.
blinded and way too fucking charitable towards them given their age and my impression of the situation as it was happening, which was idiotic on my end. Then months after the first situation, a week or so before
I don't know who Kato is. Are they related to Given Ant's girlfriend? Yeah, they're on very close terms with each other.
His newest Cupid Daddy document call-up video was released to the public. I was made aware behind the scenes of new allegations regarding Cupid Daddy sending explicit photos of a 13-year-old to their 15-year-old partner, Safari. I should have just backed out then and there, but I got way too emotionally invested and freaked out. I went to Lao Convoy for advice, and we both agreed that we should quietly gather information and make reports to the parents and the police. I thought that I didn't have enough evidence to report at the time, but it turns out that the fact that Cupid Daddy confessed in my DMs to sharing those photos with their partner, that was enough. That was enough to report, and I should have reported those messages to Discord given they're a mandated reporter. Failing to report that was a major fuck up on my end, and I will own.
I'm sorry, wait, what? Wait, what? Hold on. I feel like I need to just re-listen to this. Hold the fuck on.
Out then and there, but I got way too emotionally invested and freaked out. I went to Lao Convoy for advice, and we both agreed that we should quietly gather information and make reports to the parents and the police. I thought that I didn't have enough evidence to report at the time, but it turns out that the fact that Cupid Daddy confessed in my DMs to sharing those photos.
What photos of the accuser did you send to the person you mentioned? Let's just say they were not appropriate. Bro. Maybe Goat shouldn't have made this fucking video. Like, the drama is so done. Maybe you should have just quietly come back. I don't know what you're meant to. What? Sapient member for 20 months at modding. The community bicycle is trying to get more rides. Apparently so, dude. Micro Monix with a 2. Every time you show a meme of a ghost, the crowd boos. Fuck. Lots of worlds with a 5. Goat tried grave dancing on her glass house during Diesel's Cloudy Cool stream. Dude, I don't... What? Fucking what, bro? Dude.
With their partner, that was enough. That was enough to report, and I should have reported those messages to Discord.
Were they nudes? Yes, I said that. Sorry for not clarifying well in school. Bro, what? Well, like, I appreciate your honesty, I guess. I don't... Grey Knight with the 5. Monday Matt is still a fucking thing. Wasn't he one of those guys who was like anti-SJW but swung super hard right in the last 2.5 years? He's actually, Monday Matt swung super left wing. He's like criticizing people who are doing the anti left wing shit now. He's like swung completely the opposite direction. Super Trout with the 5. Watching from the doctors. Glad I'm not as ill as these losers. Yeah, true.
Given they're mandated for.
I have a retarded tweet for you. Please, Chris. Please, send me the retarded tweet. Chris just comes in, derails my shit. The quartering is the realest friend. Fucking Melody Mac. The quartering is the realest friend I've ever made in this space. It's no coincidence that after he gave his life to Christ, the attacks and lies on him have increased rapidly. Satan the accuser is working through some filthy roaches. Dude, what is happening? What the fuck is going on? Thank you for your input, Ihor. Not fair to invoke Christ straight out like that, Melly Mel. No one is perfect, but we make a mistake, just apologize. The fact that we are in disagreement doesn't negate we are all children of God. It is fair, because it's the truth. All the slander and lies about him is demonic! All for some cheap clicks and likes. Pathetic. He came out to Christ? Cool! Is this recent? Yes, he's been Christian curious. He's been Christian curious for a bit, but then the Charlie Kirk incident left a big impact, and he got in church and has been following Jesus. I've noticed God working in him. Love to see it. Satan is mad, though, clearly. Bro, what fucking dude? What? I don't know. Jeremy realized that somebody might also try and shoot him. He needed all the protection he could get. What the fuck are you talking about?
Reporter. Failing to report that was a major fuck up on my end, and I will own that. After some discussion, me and Lio decided that maybe it would be a good idea to have a group chat call with Cupid ID to have a stern talk with them. But the next morning when I talked to Ace about everything that happened, everything I knew, and what we had planned to do, he explained how bad that would have been for all of us, and especially Lio, given how people will literally just go after him for everything, and how people would most likely try to twist things about the situation to have a go at him. So
what? This is so weird. Goat, why did you make this? I'm not even fucking. I can't even be mad at Goat. I'm out of fucks to give. I'm done. I can't even get mad. I'm just like, this is so bizarre. What an odd fucking choice to make this video. Like, dude.
So I backed out given that, and given the fact that I was way too emotionally invested in it. And I told
But you already involved Lio. You already involved Lio? Yes. Yeah, this is the problem. People equal Gaiden. Thank you, Willisme. Yeah. Oh, dude. Did Aiden watch this on stream? Please tell me Aiden watched this on stream. Please, God, tell me Aiden watched this on stream. If he didn't, he needs to. Ironically, he'll have a great time.
Lio to back out as well. In all honesty, I shouldn't have gotten Lio involved, and if I was going to insert myself into the situation in the first place, I shouldn't have brought anybody else into it with me. For those who are curious on where I currently stand regarding Cupid ID, this is going to sound really mean, and I know that in the past I was majorly sympathetic to them and their cause, but as I've been digging through things and looking back at things, I think Cupid ID is a manipulative liar with a pattern of claiming victimhood while disregarding the harm they caused others.
It's too late to disavow now. It's too late, bro. Like, even like... What are you doing? Dude. Listen, this might sound mean, but after like 8 months, or however long this went on, what is it? This happened in November, like 6 months? Of picking through this, of just like, I know that I was the one with all the information originally. I know I was the one who came to other people and built the defense stream. I was like their sole supporter. But actually, on closer examination, I think they're a fucking schizo. What, you mean the thing literally all of us said? What do you mean? No shit, bro. No shit. I'm glad you've come to that conclusion. I'm glad we have to have all this like, what amazes me again is that like anybody who could look at the Cupidite stuff from any distance would just be like, yeah, this is fucking retarded, you should stay away from this. But Goat just went, hold my beer. Well, I'm glad she's owning the L at the very least. I'm glad that this apparently pained her so much that she felt like she had to make this video and take accountability. Because, like, I guess fair play to her for being honest. I can't argue with that. I just think it's a bit of a mental decision to make.
I let too much sympathy for their age and their own past cloud my judgment. You can acknowledge
that is actually true, to be fair. To be fair to Goat, I said this at the time. I think that Goat was massively emotionally compromised by the shit that happened with her with Ponder, and she could not see the wood for the trees. She just would not see the obvious thing that was in front of her. Had it been the fact that she dated Birdie, you'd think that she had, but apparently not. I looked at the document Goat sent people and realized immediately how much of a retard I was about trying to defend that shit. Yeah, like, Minji, I know that when all this kicked off, you were really pissed off because you thought there was some sort of conspiracy. I get it. It's fine. But I think it's just one of those, like, own L's. And you can tell, like, look, I'm laughing at this shit because it's fucking ridiculous. But, like, the goat drama's done. It's dead. I'm not reviving it. I'm not trying. I literally can't be bothered. Okay? I literally can't be bothered. Towie with the 2. At least she's taking the L, unlike Falgia. I mean, in some regards, it's at least better because no one's even asking her about these fucking DMs or screenshots. She is at least being fucking honest. I mean, it's not the whole truth. I don't think it's the whole truth anyway. I mean, it's 7 minutes. She's leaving a lot out just because of the time. But it's more honest, especially as no one is asking about this shit anymore, than fucking Falgi's being.
That someone may have been groomed or victimized, but you can't excuse their actions. You can't excuse them from hurting other people. You can't excuse it with, oh, well, I feel really bad because they're just a little kid. Like, no, that doesn't fucking work. And the last time that me and Cupid ID spoke to each other in DMs was when she came to me about Noodles. Yes, that Noodles, the Ashley's ex-boyfriend UTTP guy, grooming them, in which I just told them to go to the police and make reports and that I can't help.
I believe you. Let me check again. Goat. Daisy, please go to the authorities. I like the way that message sounds like desperate. Please just go to the fucking police. Okay? Stop coming to me, Daisy in caps. I will! That's Cupid Eye, by the way. Goat, that's all I can say to help. I'm sorry. All right, good. Thank you, help me. I just don't know who the hell to, because I'm retarded, bro. How do you get groomed in 2025, bruh? Goat, don't be harsh on yourself. It's not your fault. Okay, bro, sure. Like that fucking dude. They're not even a minor. They're almost 18. They're almost fucking 18. They're not getting groomed at 18. I'm sorry, they're just not. This person is already a freak, Goat. Bro, what are you doing? Okay, okie dokie. I'm gonna lock in my lock F in. What? Thank you, Trish. To Cyber Tips we go. Oh, he is turning 21. I will read that in a minute, Chris. What the fuck?
Help them further than that. I'm not in contact with Cupid ID or any of the other minors involved with the situation, and I have not been since October and November. Lio Convoy's wife and Aiden. This section is going to be a lot more to the point than the previous one. So for those of you who are unaware of what all happened, back in January, a YouTuber known as Aiden Underground or Aiden Projects apparently got drunk in his Discord server and spammed docs information of Lio Convoy's wife, such as her face and her job, in his public chat. I wasn't present for the doxing, but a few hours later,
I wasn't present for said doxing. Sure.
I joined call, and I believe it was Dickers who told me about what all happened. The photo that Aiden spread around came from me. So for context on that, a few weeks before the incident, me and Aiden were in a VC, and he kept making jokes about having sex with Lio's wife. I had recently been given a picture of her, and I thought it would be quote-unquote funny to show Aiden what she looked like.
Wait, hold on. What do you mean, quote-unquote? You can't say quote-unquote funny for something that you've done. That's really weird. I thought it would be... What a weird way to phrase that. I thought it would be quote-unquote funny to give somebody like Aiden, like the fucking crazy person who's going after... after Lio, his wife's face. I thought that would be quote-unquote hilarious. Quote-unquote in the moment. What do you mean? Oh, dude. Beckett, did Jeremy say he wanted babies with Brainy? Dude, okay, I need to read this. Let's get through this and then I'll read those. What the fuck?
And so I sent the photo of her to his DMs. Now, I never expected Aiden to go on and fucking dox Lio's wife, but regardless of what I expected, regardless of my intentions behind it, it was still fucked up. Because Lio's wife isn't an online figure. She had nothing to do with this, nothing to do with Lio's drama, nothing to do with my drama, nothing to do with Aiden and his whole campaign against Lio. She didn't deserve that, nor did Lio deserve to have his wife's privacy violated like that, and I am remorseful for that. I don't expect forgiveness for that, but I am sorry sorry, and I do regret it. It won't be happening again, regardless of who it is, what it is.
Well, I can't help but feel that AG4L is a little bit half-hearted, buddy. Access with a 5. Wait, is that person's name Cupidite? Why does it sound like Goat is calling Cupid Daddy? Wait, is she pronouncing it Aphrodite? Dude, you can't do this to dyslexic. You can't do it.
Or why or how. You don't play around with people's personal information like that. When the whole situation was first blowing up, I freaked out and I didn't handle myself or what was going on well at all. I ran to other creators, some of which were my friends, and I tried explaining my side of the situation over and over and over. When in reality, I should have just addressed what was going on myself rather than running all over the place, freaking out instead of thinking rationally or being mature about it all. I've chilled out about most of what's happened now, and I'd be lying if I said I'm not embarrassed by my behavior. Especially, oh my god, especially the blood is on your hands shit. But going forward, I'll try to be more professional about how I am when I handle situations. And if anything, if shit gets too much, I'll just take a step back and disengage if I'm too emotionally unstable during the moment. And I'm not gonna pull my mental health card, this excuses everything. But I am bipolar, and when I get stressed, it's very easy for me to freak out and spiral about things, which isn't healthy, and it only fuels the drama and digs a
Okay, listen, this isn't a dig at Goat, but that like the way she said that sounded exactly like how KP talks. Just exactly, almost tone for tone how KP talks. Fucking hell.
For myself. Freaking out and writing paragraphs to creators about the situation over and over and over helped nothing and only fueled my instability and the drama itself. And like I said, I should have just made my own fucking response. Now, I know some of you people are probably wondering why it took me so long to even make this response, but
I needed to wait for Falgy to fuck up. Oh, fuck, I muted it. Fuck.
Why it took me so long to even make this response, but I just kind of wanted to make sure that I was in a stable mindset and I was able to look back and rationally think about and reflect about it all. I mean, I'll eventually come back to making content and streaming if and when I find topics that like actually interest me, but in the meantime, I'm probably just gonna be in chats, doing my own thing. I'll try to find a few streaming topics or something, because I do want to come back. I just don't know necessarily how or what to do. I'm not too sure, but despite all the shit I got myself into and everything that's happened, I'm gonna keep going and I'll try to behave more appropriately and be a mature fucking adult instead of being a spurred. There's one last thing I would like to say before I end this video, and that's...
Okay, the bike thing at the end, that's funny. He deleted the okay, well, I've got the DM here. So I've got a copy because Chris sent it to me, and I don't have all of them, I imagine, but apparently Jeremy deleted the DM tweet. Did he actually? Give me a sec, let's see if it loads. No, this tweet doesn't exist. That's okay, because I can read it to you from Chris's DMs. Since we're leaking DMs, Brittany X Venti shared the whole thing. Not only did I reach out to you when you were going through a rough time, I apologized to you if you were offended. I have never been anything but kind to you. You did not tell me not to message you anywhere at all. Also, guys, please enjoy these stickers. Please enjoy these stickers, guys, so I hadn't reset the goal. I couldn't be bothered. Baron with the 5. I am way more excited for the amateur film by the Kino Casino about the quartering than I really should be. Their one on Ralph was really fucking good. Their one on Ralph was great. I am excited too. Let me read these DMs to you. Brittany. So I just want to be able to say I did everything I could for finding a good husband. Quartering. Well, at least be open to coming back someday. And if you ever need anything... And then it's a break for a couple of days, May 14th, 2025. Anything I can do to help. Brittany, at the moment, no, but thank you for asking. Quartering, I have always tried to defend you. I literally have no idea where this baby in the belly thing is. If it was a cringe joke, I apologize. I'm not sure why you would turn so hard here. You can make whatever content you want, it's whatever, but like you know this shit is all bullshit, and if anyone knows what it's like to have fake shit spread about them, it's you. Again, I have no idea about the baby in the belly stuff. Whatever it is / was, if it offends you, I apologize. I am acting a little female-coded lately, but I have always had your back. It's just so weird that now you're willing to answer the absolute worst about me. Sorry about the block. Have a great week. Oh my fucking god. Hold on. I need to save that fucking DM for my weekend stream. Okay now. Baron with the 5. Jeremy had too much of that liquid courage, methinks. This is her response. Okay, hold on. Let's get Brittany up. The cuckening strikes again. Yes! Yes, I'm okay. Thank you for the 2. Brittany, you can just stop lying. The Quartering, you're trying to deplatform Kino Casino for laughing about your wife's pizza and sky balls, but you openly lust after women. I just saw saw a disturbing clip of you saying you wanted to have babies with me. It makes 0 sense. Seems like you're just anti-free speech now. Quartering, I never flagged anything. I showed proof, and of course you could have asked me directly since we've known each other for years, but I guess this is one way to go about it. Brittany, Jeremy, I saw everything. You said you were going to take them down and flex your connections in Josh Moon's DMs to do so after your proof. I don't want to have DMs with you after what happened with Josh Moon recently. It's very dishonest. You are anti-free speech. Quartering, I hope it was worth it. Dude. The absolute fucking mess of this. Okay. Oh, Joji's Dracula flow ate the Opp Block. Joji's Dracula flow ate the Opp Block. Dude, shit is getting good. Yeah, we'll talk about it at the weekend. I look forward to it. Guys, those are our palette cleansers. This was a daytime stream for me, basically. Because I'm tired and I need to get a decent night's sleep. I will try and be back on Saturday. If I need a bit more time, please bear with me, because I'm just tired. Pinker with a 50, give me a bowl of stickers. You can absolutely have a fucking bowl of stickers. Let me give you that sticker bowl. Thank you very much, Pinker. Very, very, very generous of you. You've all been incredibly generous. And thank you for liking and subscribing and all that good jazz. Leave a comment under the video. It really helps in the algos. I appreciate you guys. So, yeah. I am going to probably play some Star Citizen with Arcani as well at the weekend. So, that will be priority. Because I haven't sat down and just had a gaming session with Arcani for ages. Thank you to Cami for doing the thumbnail midway through this as well. I think that's a great update. Let me see if anyone's actually live who I can send you to. Is literally no one live? What is this shit? I can't even see anyone live, God. This is crazy. It's just me. Oh no, Dickers is live. Dickers is live. Wick TV is live. And also Sunday's live. Talking about Noah Sampson. Oh, I am going to send you over to Sunday. What I'm going to do. Because I haven't followed the Noah Sampson shit. And I haven't sent anyone to Sunday in ages. Right, okay. Thank you guys for all your continued support. I will catch you in the next one. Please have a great end of your week. And, yeah. This has all been shit. I'm done. I'm done talking about the shit. Thank you for your patience and your attention. Peace.